Nigga, you have blue hair. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm still black.
Hold up, ain't you and Melon the same complexion, Dark Cloud?
Nah, you see Melon though?
Man,
Be asking females for his GP.
Bro,
for
I'm
their
blacking
GPA.
up. Fuck you, nigga.
Y'all stupid.
I'm blacking up to get called the N-word. So like, what the fuck are you talking about?
White people get called the N-word, man. They don't mean that.
Shut up.
anymore.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it definitely depends. Like someone who's mixed like Logic, he doesn't like you can't say the N-word if you're that light. But Melon's definitely barely like he passed the paper.
Yo, I'm blacking up, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, you
Niggas,
definitely.
bro.
I want to say real quick, shout out to the chat, man. I gotta get the super chat real quick, pay these bills. Special guests in the house, y'all. We got Chase Money from Grown Man Gaming Podcast. Shout out to Urban Combat, by the way. What's good, family? Everybody good? Hey, man, Chase, man, you the reason why I didn't beat the original Mafia game. I gotta say, man, your playthroughs.
I got that shit on PC, bro.
Which one? You said the second one or the first one? Well,
I think it was the first one.
No, it was it was Mafia. I never played the first one. I played the
second one.
And I played the third one.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That was dope. That was actually a dope.
I saw your
years back. Yeah,
your Sleeping Dogs playthrough. That shit funny as hell.
Oh, thank you. I played that twice, but I did that last summer. I replayed it last summer.
Bro, the gun models in that game are so fucking big, dog. Like,
they don't even matter. That game is fire.
Nah, that shit definitely matters.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Yo, what up?
Did it take away from how good the game was? No.
No, but it's just annoying. Like, I hate that shit. Like, why the?
All right, here we go.
hey.
What you mad? All right.
I get what he's saying though. Like sometimes things
this shit just don't look right, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. The aesthetics. Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, what up, man? What up?
Man, chilling, man.
Everybody good?
Everybody good. Everybody got a slight
coughing, nothing
slight
like
touch
that.
of
No,
corona.
except Drew.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Drew got- man.
Yeah. New York got hit hard.
Look, I got a sore throat. That's it.
Yeah, see? Shit.
Damn, you feeling sleepy? hey, all you need is some tissue though. As long as you can wipe your ass, you're gonna be all right. Crazy, man. Yo, I'm trying to figure that out though. What's up with this whole tissue shit, yo?
Okay, so
Because
if
people
you
are in
got
their
a
house.
if you got to stay in the crib for 2 weeks, then and if you got a family,
That,
I mean-
and then, like, I guess it's kind of like a joke on the shit because all the shit is, like, the packaging is produced in China. So it's
Do
like,
people know that soap, water, and a rag can get the job done even better? Like,
apparently not. Apparently not. Hot water and soap and a rag. Like, that's.
people out here losing their mind, man. That shit crazy. Hey, Melon, white people use rags. Don't try to use the bar soap.
Yo, all right, nigga.
Hear what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, get back to the best fully clean shit. I remember them commercials. Hey, white folks,
They never use a rag. This shit crazy.
you're not fully clean unless you're just fully clean.
Hey, man, this ain't the voice. Ain't nobody trying to hear your ass.
Hey, nigga, hey, no, real shit. White folks, remember the Pringle commercials? Like, you motherfuckers wipe your hand on your shirt. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking Pringle commercial. The fuck?
They'll be eating a greasy ass bag of chips and wipe their shit right on their shoulder. True story. White folks, man.
Yeah, Dark Cloud, what's up with that?
Nice try, buddy.
Yeah, you blue haired motherfucker.
Melon be deflected. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Matrix.
For real, though. All right, let's get into these intros, man. We got a special guest today, man. I went to the suburbs, man. He ain't from the outside, man.
Hey.
He ain't from the ghetto, man. Listen,
Nah.
I went to the suburbs and grabbed this guy, man.
Hey.
So we're gonna get into it, man. Let's get into the intro for the special guest, man. Go ahead, player.
I don't have no intro. I'm not that special. You know what I'm saying? So,
This is his intro.
I'm just an attendee right now. So
all right.
that's
All right.
it. You know
Hey, he humble today. He humble.
Hold up,
man.
the
It's all
suburbs
good.
though. Hold on, let's talk about it.
Let's talk
Explain
about
that one.
Okay. Let me explain this to you. So
All right.
where I'm at, this is the crumb side. This is the ghetto. You know what I mean? Heroin users, crackheads, crack babies, all that. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? They don't hit the like button. They don't do nothing. So you don't know nothing about that, right? Your people hit the like button and all that.
Exactly.
Over here, they don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that shit is a
And they want shit for free. They tell you what to do and don't pay, don't do nothing. They just want shit for free.
I get those, and then I get them up out of here. Them is y'all regulars. That's
See? See?
That's what I gotta do. Hold on, you gotta give me some pointers. God damn it, I'm learning. I'm learning.
We was doing that, but somebody took the power away.
I ain't gonna lie, you took everybody at the door, man. And now you
Yo, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy, man. All right, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, let's just finish these intros. Go ahead, Melon.
Yo, it's Melon. Hit me up on Twitter.
All right, Dark Cloud.
What's good, everybody? Nice to be back. Let's get it.
Rav.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the guest in the panel. Let's get into it. Gotta go.
Drew.
Drew Games was good. Fuck niggas.
Damn.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing,
Man, yo, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that on press start.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
All right, Melon, calm down, Melon. All right, calm
That's
down.
crazy. That's hey, but Chase, listen. So I done lost about 8 members. You know what I mean? I had about 8 members on this podcast. They're gone. It's the ghetto. I'm telling you, niggas is gone. I can't keep them. Give me some pointers, player.
I ain't got it, man. I don't know what you did. I just talked to somebody the other day because there's no reason that you should not have the same amount of subs as like Review Tech. I don't know what you've been doing.
Man. Thank you.
I'm not a
dead
fraud.
serious. I'm dead serious. You're more entertaining than most of these dudes, and you know your shit about games, but all the other stuff, I guess, just messed up how you're supposed to be growing. I promise you should have way more subs than you got, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been knowing Chase for a long time. I seen the rise of Chase. I was there in the beginning. My guy, man, from the Bird. You know, we always stayed in contact. I always holler at him from time to time on Steam. Yo, what's up? What you playing? I'll be seeing you. Yo, you be having some funny ass thumbnails, dog. I was cracking the fuck up. I'm like, yo, this nigga be putting his face on everything. Yo, them judgment thumbnails, that shit had me crying, dog. I was like, yo. Damn, this nigga got a perm and everything on the thumbnail. I'm learning.
I'm trying to. So, I started watching YouTube in 2009. So I found your channel from a dude. This is a guy named Crunk Skunk. Do you remember that? He gave you a shout out. This is when I think you was only doing Gears videos at the time.
Crunk Skunk. Damn,
yes.
I don't remember that.
See, that was like 2009. Because look, we first came on.
Hold on. Was that the dude that blew up? He blew up after that, right?
No, he didn't. He stopped uploading. Yeah. So like in that time, like there wasn't a whole lot of like black dudes doing that. They like dudes was pounding me and all that type of stuff. It wasn't really I do. So when I started my channel, I wasn't really telling nobody, but people just found my shit. Yeah. So when I found like other black dudes like you and Shakedown and Jive and Jay and all of them,
yeah,
I instantly subbed. But I remember you ain't like it. You wasn't even HD yet. 2009.
Yeah, man. That's when I started, man. I came on here looking for Madden videos. Yeah. And because when I first started on YouTube, it was just looking at like twerk videos.
Oh yeah, that's why I made my account.
I didn't even know they had a gaming like community and all that. Like I found that shit like by accident. I'm like, hold up, what's going on?
Ryan Moody.
Yeah, that's who I found first. Those all the the OGs of the sports community and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. All right, man. So we got a lot to talk about, man. It's going down. Hey Chase, was you going to E3 this year?
No, yeah, I went to E3 in 2017. Yeah. That was the first year it was up to the public. I said I was not going to it again anyway. It was too many people. I damn straight doing that shit now. Gamers are funky, nasty. I'm gonna get sick. If you ever been to a game convention, you'll get to certain sections and exhibits where like somebody's just that guy. Stink. He don't even care.
Somebody smell like they got an onion hoagie in the headlock. That's crazy.
Niggas wondering why Microsoft came out with that soap.
Oh yeah, that bag for body works.
It's a message. Microsoft is secretly telling their fans, please shower before you come here.
Nah, Nintendo need that.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Well, anyway, man, E3 2020 is canceled. First of all, let me just say this, man. If you don't have to go outside, man, stay in the house. The shit is real out here, man. People still going to restaurants, going to clubs, hanging out at parks and all that shit. This shit is real, man. They shut down the NBA. They done shut down the NHL, the MLB. They done shut down everything. And when you got these billion-dollar companies or billion-dollar
corporations
shutting down, then something is real somewhere, man. Y'all got to start taking this shit a little bit more serious because people are still running around like everything cool. You know what I mean? It's not. Don't think it can't happen to you. You see Drew, he already coughing.
Hey, yo, I don't know if y'all saw this, but Apple and the Nike store closed their stores in the U.S.
Nah,
I thought Apple
Yeah. In France, they already done
closed everything down.
They didn't close everything down in France, man. They didn't close everything down, man. So people, if you don't have to go out or you don't have to go to no restaurant or like just stay in the house, man. Unless you got to go to work or go out for food or some toilet tissue.
Man. Yeah,
you did.
People gonna be eating some fucked up food because people can't cook. Uber Eats is out. Now you gotta spend for yourself.
Hey,
I was just about to say, if you need to get food and you don't want to go to like 5 markets to find your shit, go to Whole Foods. Everything is fully stocked and expensive, so it'll save you a little bit of time.
And expensive.
I went to Whole Foods, got everything I needed. Everything was fully stocked.
Well, the Chinese owned places are still stocked. Chinese owned is still. I'm just saying, it's still stocked. If you really need it, they still stocked and they welcoming you. You know what I mean? They need us now.
Yeah, we love you long time, motherfucker. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I went to Aldi's and stocked the fuck up a couple weeks ago, so I'm good.
Yeah, the bag your own food too.
That's crazy.
It's better going to Walmart and spending a fuck ton of money though. Like
shit.
The self-checkout line is perfect. I want nobody touching my shit.
Oh, didn't Drew already go to jail for that?
Maybe if they're stealing. Self-checkout. Scan one item, put 2 in the bag. I seen the whole
I didn't get caught.
Yo, they said that's self-discount. That's what that is. That's self-discount.
Oh man.
But E3 2020 is canceled, man. Like shit, this is gonna be the first year as far as I can remember with no E3 at all. Like nothing. This is gonna be dry out here. I mean, they're gonna have their sporting events and all of that, but how do y'all feel about this as gamers, man? What's going on?
Nah, they just gonna do digital events. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I already seen some. What was it? There's a few people saying that they're gonna do like events from like cameras and stuff, like in a hotel room or and like an office. I think Sony did that for their IFA event. Like they didn't go to the Berlin event, so they decided to like do something in like a warehouse or some sort of hotel. And it still got mad traction, so people can still do stuff.
Nintendo does theirs like that, like directs.
Yeah, they do their directs all the time now.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get to this super chat with Urban Combat. Shout out to you, player. He said, I'm on vacation now, chilling with my homie that worked for New Jersey Transit. 2 round trips, New York to Cape May. Feels good to get out the house, man. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take your ass back to that house. Stay out of
So you
public.
catch that bug.
Also, we got a Savage Diplomat. He says, salute the Chase and the cast. Need more GMG, my guy. All right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah, man. Go follow my Twitter, man. I got a new Twitter. I got banned. Yo,
What did you do?
What you did, man?
This time, my guy.
It was a reply to BG about what's that dude that he don't like? What's his name? MBJ. What's that dude name? MGB, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The dude that used to be an Xbox dude. He switched over.
That fraud. Yeah.
It was a reply to him. And all I said was something like, "Yo, I don't follow that clown" or some shit like that. And they banned me for that. I'm like, "Yo, they got porn going on this website. Why the fuck?"
That's for real. Yeah, I don't understand.
Yo, that's crazy.
Like, it was literally nothing, dog. The tweet wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing crazy or anything. Like, it was stupid, man. I'm like,
did you get suspended at all, or was this like?
Nah, they blew me
crazy. I be saying some crazy shit to people. I still ain't, let me not say nothing.
Yeah, they blew me off the map. You know what I mean? Oh, like Darkla, how you doing? You be stalking bitches and still survive. Like, how you doing? Let me know.
Chill.
This is crazy. I can't say nothing on Twitter, man. Can't say
like nothing. I literally went in on fucking what's his name? The fuck is his name? Randall Thorne. I'm still alright. Nothing. No suspension.
What'd you say to him?
You and the man with the million? What's going on?
What'd you say to him?
Nah, he tried to come at me saying some shit that he know more about Sony than I do, and I ain't even say nothing. So all his cronies came at me. So I snapped on him.
How'd you feel after you did it? How you?
I felt good. I felt good because he didn't even reply back.
I don't know how.
I want to see this exchange. I want to
You
see
got a
y'all
plug
be
with one of the
arguing,
higher ups.
Y'all catch me arguing with someone on Twitter. I got to be in a bad space, man. I can't do it, man.
Yeah,
You
how they
above our level? All right.
Chase, how they doing on the subject?
Oh no, I know.
How they
In
doing?
the- Hey, look. So if you go look, I rarely tweet. But I read. I be watching all the Crumb Side videos. I'm all the way in. I just don't participate in this shit.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it. That's
that
how.
drama entertaining. That drama definitely.
Hey, did y'all see Gamer 23 got banned?
Well, he got banned too.
I don't know. I've been trying to find out what the fuck that man did.
Oh,
I don't know.
I forgot. He said the reason. He said,
Huh?
I can't remember.
What did they banned? They banned the gamer?
Yeah,
they
man.
banned him.
They
It was-
banned him.
I think because he called somebody retarded.
Yeah, he said the
I think
R
that's what
word.
it was.
Yeah,
He called somebody retarded. Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey, you can't even say that, man. Like you can't say you can't say that on live. You can't tweet that. Nothing, man.
That's
If somebody gets shot and killed, I can post a video of that though, and they won't do nothing.
Fact.
You say retarded, then you bang.
You done crossed the line, nigga. Get out of here. You crossed the line. Hey, shout out to V keeps it low key. He said, ain't nothing changed for me. As an introvert, I've been avoiding humans before it was cool. It's funny watching humans panic and go crazy because they have to sit still like us for a while.
Facts.
V keeps it extraterrestrial.
Low-key.
Yo, who posted that? Oh, was Drew that posted that with the girl, the Corona challenge?
Bro.
Yeah, she dirty as fuck.
Oh,
God, yeah, she
The
over here.
Corona challenge.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing.
Heartache,
That's
look,
the thing,
look, Heartache. This girl, it's a
Oh.
Corona challenge, and she licking airplane toilet seats.
Oh my
A
God.
white girl too.
What is going
White
on?
girl too.
I saw some bathwater.
Yeah. Probably.
Yo, that shit was hot too. That shit was selling out too, man. That's crazy.
Dirty as hell.
Oh, why would what did you get at? Yo, likes and
Clout,
and
man.
views?
Clout is a hell of a
Likes and
drug.
views.
It definitely is. It definitely is a hell of a drug, man. That's crazy. I am licking at man. Even before this, why would you even do something like that?
Bitch, that shit is disgusting.
You know what
Dumb,
it is?
dirty ass hoe.
Maybe when you start getting like 10, 15,000 likes and all that stuff, you understand the type of shit they're going through.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
shout out to DMV fan. He said the legend Chase been watching you since 7th grade.
Oh my god.
I never even seen him before, man. Bring him out. Bring him out.
How long you been on
Shout us out,
YouTube?
bro.
Chase been around for shit. Chase been around
For a minute.
I know from my
Long time.
beginning. He was here.
Long time.
Yeah,
Too
he
long.
did, man. Found his lane.
I could tell you everybody Hard 8 was beefing with.
Oh,
Like
shit.
God, damn.
I remember. It was
freestyles and shit.
Jesus.
The Call of Duty, the OG Call of Duty dude, fucking Frog the Barber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Frog. I remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that shit. Frog.
It's crazy.
What about
over
the
there.
dudes with the missing teeth? What was his name?
Oh, you talking about the
Super
people on
Brothers.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brothers.
Oh, man.
Didn't you call
You talking about Fat
Chris Smooth
Gamer?
at one
Yeah.
point?
Huh?
Didn't you call it Chris Smooth at one point?
He did.
Yeah.
I got banned for that shit too.
Yeah.
I remember. I got banned for that.
Yeah.
Man, they took my channel, my first channel for that, man. They got me, my second
Damn.
channel at the time. Yeah, man. I don't know. I was in a bad place, man. I was going at everybody.
Yep.
Because the internet was new to me. I ain't know these rules, man. It's rules on the internet. It's rules you gotta abide by unless you're going, get into some shit. I was new.
There's
man.
rules on Twitter too, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, he should know that more than anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a wholesome tweet and they got me, dog. You know what I'm saying? They definitely got me. No, it wasn't even nothing crazy. Like it ain't, and I've been keeping it clean too. Like I've been deleting some of the tweets that I felt like could maybe get me banned. But
I'm telling you, what people do is if they don't like you, they go through and like report your tweets.
Yep. Y'all
And
getting
they
told
keep
on.
reporting your tweets and keep reporting it until one day
Fact.
Twitter basically is like, okay, we didn't suspend him enough, but there's a paper trail. I'm telling you, somebody from that dude's crowd or some X-Dot was been following you, just waiting for everything you say. That's how they roll, man.
yeah, they didn't even give me no 7 days, no 12 hours or nothing. They just was like, you out of here. I'm like, damn, man. But anyway, E3 2020 is canceled. I think Microsoft already said that they're going to do a digital event. Do Do y'all think that these next gen consoles are going to be delayed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's inevitable at this point.
Yes.
But how long though? A year?
Just a year. Just a year.
Nah, yeah, about a year.
Yeah, not a year. They can't do no year, dog.
No, not a year.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
all right,
From
all
a
right,
year from I'm thinking maybe 6 months from the original release date.
Yeah, so it's like spring.
Y'all
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
But y'all, come on, man. Y'all know they want that holiday season money. Y'all think they gonna pass up on that?
Yeah,
they're not.
That kind of, you're right. That don't make sense.
Like, so it's gonna be either like a month or a year, possibly. Like, I can't see them putting.
Yeah,
out
they
consoles.
probably would. Yeah,
They might though. Nintendo's done it.
Might push that
Yeah,
back.
I think Xbox is going to go all in. I don't think Xbox feel like they got no room to be delaying shit. Like,
They ain't got nothing to lose.
especially if Sony delay, I think they're going to go for that. Like,
They should.
yeah, I think they're going to go for that, man. Hopefully, damn, man, I hope they don't delay this shit. I'm tired of this generation, man. I'm ready to go.
Generation
Yeah.
suck.
For real, right?
Sure.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, man, it's looking like, I mean, with everything being canceled, and we still got some time, right? The consoles don't come out, or probably not scheduled till about November. So we do still have some time that maybe this is all cleared up by then. But
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not going to let this. What it is the corporations and everybody abroad who's losing money, they'll throw paper at it. And there's motherfuckers, they can get 10 or 15 motherfuckers to break this shit down like science and get vaccine. So it ain't going to be, it'll be over in a couple months, man. It'll be like, what was that? Yeah.
I remember I seen somewhere there was somebody sent me an article where the government was offering to pay $5,000 to inject people with it so they could study it.
7,000, yeah.
I thought it was 7,000.
Guinea pig, guinea pig. Yeah.
yeah, I seen that.
You have to give me millions to play with my life.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's just crazy. Shout out to Will Thomas. He said, "Whatever happened to DJ Cumstar and obviously Jesus?"
Oh man.
Obviously Jesus. He quit in epic fashion. I guess you're thinking about Kingstar. He
quit with a suit on.
Nah, yeah. That video is still up, yo. That video is hilarious, dog. My God, that video hilarious. DJ King, I'm thinking you're talking about Kingstar. He's still around doing this thing. V keeps it low key. Said a better question than The Last of Us 2 delay. We're gonna get to that. But I'm hoping these consoles ain't delayed, man. We still got some time. Maybe this will all be cleaned up, but it's definitely serious at this point. So hopefully not, man. I'm ready to go, man. God, I'm playing all types of old shit. I done played Batman Arkham Asylum again. I'm playing Arkham City now. I'm playing Crisis. I'm trying to play Crisis.
You playing Legos?
Nah.
I done seen this dude playing Legos.
Said Legos.
I seen this dude playing Legos so many times. Been teasing Nintendo dudes. Playing fucking Harry Potter Legos, bro.
Hold up. It's stuck. Nah, I ain't playing no Legos.
I love the Lego games, by the way.
But nah, I'm playing a bunch of old shit, man. I tried to play Ori and the Blind Forest. I was bored to death.
You don't like it?
I can't get into that shit, man. I can't.
I heard Will of the Wisp was better though.
I can't. I wanted to play. Yeah, I wanted to try that too, but I wanted to do the Blind Forest first and then get to that. But
apparently the Game Pass version is fucked up. So
like the combat's better, I heard, in the second one.
Yo, my Game Pass about to run out on the 27th, man. I'm feeling some type of way.
Yo.
I can't pay full price, man. I paid $1 back in June, my guy. I paid $1 back in June. That thing just gonna have to expire. I can't do it.
I was just going through the games. I'm like, there's nothing really here to make me want to pay $15 a month.
No, man. I need another dollar joint jumping off.
Is that how much I've been paying?
hold up, let me check this shit.
The subscription should get you. You sign up.
Yeah,
it do.
$14.99 a month if you on PC, sir.
Yeah. When I switched over in June, I only had to pay $1. I had it all the way till now off $1. So I can't. I can't go back.
I was just going through the games on the Xbox app, and I'm like, ooh, nah, I'm good.
They got some games on there. They got some cool games.
Not worth $15 though.
Damn,
got a good amount of games on there though.
They got good good games from 2019 on there. You're $15. Y'all tough, man. Shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
Because you know what it is? I don't know what it is, but I have a bad way. Like, I forget to unsubscribe from shit. So I know for a fact I'm just gonna let the shit keep running and just forget about it. So it's like I'd rather buy the game and then be done with it, you know, and not get charged. Like, imagine 6 months from now, I'm just paying 15 a whole year, and I'm not using any of those games.
Yeah, they got some games on there, though, if you ain't ever played them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, E3 is canceled. Everything's canceled, man. The NBA is canceled. I see people having breakdowns about no sports. Is anybody else affected by this? No NBA. No.
For all the real men out there, yeah, we definitely.
I mean, it is kind of a bitch. We can't watch shit now.
No Sports Center, nothing. Like nothing. I can't.
It's so weird looking on Sports Center and they ain't shit.
Basketball season was fire too, man.
Bro. Yeah, man. You know, I mean, my Lakers. I mean, we got to do this, man. And we was just about to peak, and now it's gone. It's gone. Shit.
So this season is definitely done. Like, it's done.
Nah, postponed.
No,
it's postponed. It's postponed. Yeah, they're not gonna throw that out. My Lakers got to win this one.
Do they have any type of time frame on when it's going to resume?
No,
it said 30 days. It's suspended. Minimum 30 days.
Originally, yeah, a minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, minimum. Yeah.
So didn't another NBA player just get the was reported that they had the coronavirus?
Yeah, I can't remember.
There's a few.
I know it's Gobert, Donovan Mitchell,
Rudy Gobert. I thought Rudy Gay had it.
Rudy Gay has
Rudy
it?
Gay, I think so.
I don't know. Talking out of turn, bro.
Yeah, they've been doing. I mean, they've been making videos, giving updates, and they've been looking like they're fine. I did see somewhere that the first person that caught the coronavirus in America has already been released. Like, he's been released from the hospital and sent home. So
right.
The funny part is,
yeah,
I wonder how people gonna still look at him. You sure you good? You sure you ain't got it no more? They just let you out like that?
Nah, I mean, they money long, man. They're gonna take care of them, man. They're gonna take care of them. They definitely gonna make sure all this money they losing right now with no season going on. Man, that's when I really started to be like, yo, this shit is real.
They start canceling everything. That's a wrap.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat, man. They saying Christian Wood from Detroit, but if you're in Detroit, coronavirus was actually a good thing to have because you can get a lot of other shit in Detroit. So, but
oh my god,
yeah, shout out, everybody in the Midwest. Yeah,
damn, man.
Detroit.
Shit. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. But yeah, it's all sporting events is done, man, for right now. And people are going crazy. They need their sports. So yeah, they like watching men run around a little.
Okay. Is that what we doing? Are we doing that? Okay, we going
Hard8.
All right,
stop it.
This nigga, man.
It's a manly thing.
Just because your 76ers might be trash.
Hold on.
What are you talking? Hold on. You a LeBron fan.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
Here come Melon.
You a LeBron fan. Stop it.
No.
Hold on. What team you got, Melon?
I
the
told
Mavericks?
you 2 weeks ago, last week, the Spurs, nigga.
Spurs, yeah.
Oh, my God. So why you... Man, get out of here.
Hey, man, it's just, look, when you doing stuff around the house, you could be cleaning laundry, whatever. It's always good to have ESPN on, man. You know what I'm saying? Or inside the TNT shit with Chuck and Kenny the Jet and all that. I don't know. I'm used to. I don't even watch the games necessarily, the highlights, but I just like some of the commentary.
Hey, yo, you know what they need to do? They need to drop that Jordan documentary early.
Yeah, that would be
supposed to drop in June. No, fuck that. Drop that shit now.
Shout out to Urban Combat. He says since the store's been closing, y'all ain't stock up on hot dogs, huh?
Oh shit!
Yo, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Classic, man. That was a classic.
That shit was hilarious. Yeah,
y'all was stupid, man. Oh yeah, we was on that one. But
yeah, everything's been being shut down, man. They starting to shut down more and more shit. There was a trending topic. They were saying that they need to shut down New York City.
It's running rampant up there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
going to get. It could get really bad, man. It could get really bad. Stay in the house, people, and if you got to go out, keep your distance. Make sure you wash your hands, things like that. Don't be touching your face and all that, your eyes, none of that.
Hey, Drew, how's this gonna affect you? Like working out and shit. You gonna be
I got my home shit.
Oh, all right.
I got shit at
the bench. You got a pillowcase full of water, right? He got a pillowcase full of water. Yeah, he going.
I got weight. Dumbo.
Hey, yo,
man, you
shout
good?
out to Rostar, man. He said the governor of Illinois just announced all restaurants are closed until March 30th.
Damn.
And then we got, that's when they need to. They got to do something, man. Get this shit cleaned up as quickly as possible so these consoles can drop on time.
That's what it's about, huh?
Yeah,
That's both Lex Drew.
And then we got the superior artist. He said, "Hey, Hard8, since you weren't a fan of this generation, what are the top 5 things that Microsoft and Sony should do next gen to really kick things off?" Well, I mean, Sony been doing their thing as far as exclusives go. It's just overall, man, the gaming industry overall just been slacking. You know what I mean? They just been slacking. We ain't getting the same type of TLC that we got in the past when it comes to these games, man. They kind of just putting shit out there, like look at Ori and the Wisp or the Wasp, whatever, throwing shit out there, wait for the patch. You know,
that was before the public though. That was not the release day version, was it?
Nah,
they said
that was the early version.
That was the review. That was the review copy.
You said get a review copies out to people though. Right. These companies ain't got no fucking respect. They think everybody dumb as hell.
Yeah, and then they start hitting people up, asking them to change the review because. Yeah, let's talk about that. Matter of fact,
that's why I'll be doing them.
Moon Studios were hitting up a couple of reviewers, asking them to change their review because the patch is out now and the game runs much better. I think that's complete bullshit.
Do you though? I think reviews could be ongoing. Well, on websites and stuff. Sometimes when shit changes, you might need to change the score and stuff, especially if a game improves. Like you can't. If I gave a game a 3, but the game has drastically improved and now I'm playing this shit, I should go back.
We're gonna do that with every game? Are we gonna do that with every game?
That's
like
a good
No
question.
Man's Sky?
Good question.
I guess
Gone? Are we gonna do that with Days Gone? We're gonna do it with Days Gone.
Recore, all that type of bullshit.
I want to ask Chase something. But as a customer though at retail, like, don't you think you should get the full product and not have to wait? Because you may even beat the game and then it improves after you done beat it, right?
That happens to me. That's happened to me numerous times. 100%. Yes, we should get full complete games. I'm just saying, if you own a platform, you hiring all these dudes, you should be updating your reviews if the game has gotten better and you've been playing it. Because we done caught dudes bashing games, and then I done seen dudes on Steam or on Raptor. Remember that shit, Raptor website? Yeah. Dudes on there. It's like you put a lot of hours in on there. You gave this game a 2. Like, where's your update?
I see hardware reviews like TV reviews. They do that. They'll put like in the review though, like at the bottom of it, you'll see the score change. They'll say update because after firmware update, this issue was fixed.
Yeah, but don't ask me to do it. I'll do it if I want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a platform. I'm an individual. So yeah, Moon Studios, you can't just please change. I'll do it if I want. You can't really request that. You shouldn't have gave. I've been reviewed in the stage. I got the game in until I feel like doing otherwise.
See that part right there. He's right. So if you're like a regular person, like you're not obligated. But if you actually work for these, these sites and publications or whatever, then you kind of you're obligated to kind of update your review in that regard.
I think first impressions matter, man. I think what you reviewed is what you put out there. Like I said, they're gonna have to do this for everything now. There's a lot of games that got patches after the fact that fixed the game. So now if you start going down that rabbit hole, you're going to have to go back and change all of the games that you lower.
Does Anthem need to be changed? On now, that same energy.
They can change that shit. Ain't nobody going back to it though.
Yeah.
They deleted the roadmap. How you post a roadmap and then delete it, and then we have Fallout 76. Who just start charging the leftover people $100 each.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Hey, shout out to Amir.
Wait, what are they doing? You don't know about Fallout first?
Nah.
Bro. So you remember Fallout 76? How that shit came?
Yeah, I got the collecting. Shit was fucking trash.
Right. Instead of them just fixing it, they introduced something called Fallout First, where you get the new content first for $100 a year if you want to sign up for it.
Ouch.
First of all, they gave me some plastic bag that was supposed to be a duffel bag. So, and then they took forever to fix that. And then the bag that finally came was still garbage. So, not paying for that.
Damn. Hey, shout out to Amir R, man. He said El Presidor got the Rona. What the fuck? Stupid as shit. Also, we got 8 Mac. He said they said about 100,000 people may have the virus in Ohio. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
It's going down, man. It's going down, man. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah, but if they go down that rabbit hole, they're gonna have to go back and start changing the reviews for everything that's been fixed post, release. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's just, I don't know, it just annoyed the fuck out of me. Like you hitting somebody else. Like, yeah, you think you can go change that review? And they did too. They actually did. Mm-hmm. They actually changed it. They, the original rating was like a 7.7 and they moved it up to a 9.1. So I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a rabbit hole they want to go down.
I don't agree with that though, because if you launch your game broken, you have all this time, all this years that you're working on a game, and you said the shit went gold way before its launch time. You should have been checking for these bugs. Like that just goes to show you that these people, they just make the game, but nobody's playing it,
or they just don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm sure the devs actually care about the.
If they don't give a fuck, then the review needs to stay the same.
I think the devs probably do give a fuck. However, there's a deadline, and these publishers, they don't give a fuck.
Yep,
they want their money.
It's always the devs.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question: how many broken games y'all ever played on Nintendo's platform?
None.
I don't play Nintendo games, so
let me be real with you, though, Chase. You only need about 2 people to make them games. So,
No.
I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, Chase plays everything, bro.
Nintendo is quality, though.
Yeah, all their game. I've never played a broken Nintendo game, and I don't just mean.
Wait, hold up, Chase. We lying.
Okay.
What's it called? Skyward Sword.
I didn't play that.
What?
Okay. Well, I did.
Wait. Oh, I did. I beat it. Wait, what was broken about Skyward Sword?
If you did the dragons in the wrong order, you could break the game.
Oh, but that was come on. How likely was that though, DC? Come on.
I'm just saying. Other than that, they got one. That
game wasn't linear, but it was fairly linear though, right? Like I get. Yeah, you're right about that, but that was really rare. That was rare. That was rare in that game. Yeah, I beat Skyward Sword.
I'm saying it's commonplace on the other, like people feel like PC, PS4, and Xbox is comp, and then Nintendo's in their own thing. So they don't hold Nintendo to the same standards. But then when Nintendo's doing stuff better, nobody wants to bring it up. I've never, even third-party games, I've never played a third-party game on Nintendo. Never.
That's a fact. It'll be
Well, I mean, when they're using laptops from 1989, it ain't really that hard to mess up, man. These games on the PlayStation, the Xbox, PC, these are complex games, man.
Not PUBG.
Nintendo is quality.
Laughing all the way to the bank, man. They laughing all the way to the bizank. Oh, you dig? Yeah. But no, I mean that's true. That's true for the most part, man. But they come from the old school where you couldn't release a broken game. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yep. You released a broken game back in the day, it's getting returned, full refund, and that game is dead. Ain't no patches fixing it later on and none of that shit. So Nintendo is already seasoned. They seasoned vets. You know what I mean? They seasoned out here. True. But yeah, I don't. If they go down this rabbit hole, they're gonna have to do it for every game. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna have to do it for every game, and I don't really like it though. Keep it what it is. Whatever the review is, that's just what it is.
Learn better. Learn from next time. Don't launch a game like that.
Facts, definitely facts. Let's switch gears a little bit, man, because this is something that we don't usually see often, man. But Harvey Weinstein, a white man, got sentenced to 23 years in prison for rape and being a sexual predator.
Good.
You're making mad excuses.
I hope someone shanks his ass.
Hold on, guys. Let's clap for a minute.
Hold on. First of all, do y'all think he's gonna do anywhere near?
Even if he does 10, it don't matter.
No, but what he's gonna do? He's actually gonna appeal it, and there's pending charges in other places like California, but New York's got him, and he's the fall guy, or whatever. It's like okay. This guy, he got away with a lot of shit. He was raping a lot. I think the Ashley Judd, he told her like, "Hey, bitch, if I didn't fuck you, you wouldn't have a career." So he was just out there with it. You know what I mean? Out there with it. Yeah,
crazy. Let me.
Now he wants sympathy.
So I've been seeing a lot of people been running to the social media saying pretty much like black people, what y'all got to say now? Y'all can't defend Bill Cosby no more because he had went to jail, man. So do y'all think that this really changes anything? I mean, it's one out of how many?
No, it's gonna change.
Y'all want to hear something?
Right.
Suge Knight and Harvey Weinstein got around the same sentence.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think Suge is even longer though.
Suge got 28.
He got 28. Okay.
Harvey got 23.
Yeah, damn. And he was actually in that situation with Suge. He was actually defending himself. Like, Bone slugged him and then he backed up and ran over his homie. But this thing, Harvey Weinstein has been, there's always been a casting couch in Hollywood. Make no mistake about it. Now, the actresses who denied him, that was buyer's remorse, but they're still kind of semi-famous. Like, what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. Like Jennifer Lawrence played. Hey, Chase, I'm not making this. When they asked Jennifer Lawrence, like, did Harvey Weinstein, because he kind of founded her, and she played Scooby-Doo. Like, I don't know what. Nothing happened with us, but the other ones who didn't get on, like he had a lot of sex with some D-list actresses out there. True story. Shout out to Jamal Lee. He said Harvey is gonna get Epstein treatment. Nah, they're not gonna kill him.
Nah, I mean, he already fucked up. He been going to the hospital and shit like that.
I think that's a front, man. He got a crutch now.
He came in there with the walker.
I'm telling you, when he go to his house, he stands straight up and walks right up the stairs.
Yep.
Matter of fact, then they rolled Suge Knight into the courtroom too. It was crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was blind and couldn't walk.
Blind and all that.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Charles out this motherfucker.
Yeah, they broke that man. They broke him.
All them years, put that in a wheelchair.
So people was, they running around now saying that we can no longer, this is proof that there's no, racism going on in the justice system.
Yeah,
and things like that.
One out of how many?
Shit.
Well, let me put it in perspective. This is my theory. If Harvey Weinstein was a black man, we would never know who he was. He would have got caught back in the early 80s. Like when you're black, you get away. Like Cosby got away with the shit, but you gotta understand that was Bill Cosby, one of the most famous people in the entire world. Not just a famous black person. Bill Cosby was one of the top 10 entertainers since the fucking the late 60s, early 70s. So you gotta understand that's Bill Cosby. He's an incredible person. So even he got wrapped up, right? But if you are black and you're in the game and you're not that big, you don't have those. You're not going to get away with that. Like Harvey Weinstein has been fucking bitches for 3 decades.
So was Russell Simmons. He got up out of here though.
Wait. See what Chase just said? That's Russell Simmons, the founder of Def Jam. Yeah. So it's
hold on. What was Russell raping bitches? Like what we got?
They said it was on the level, dog. Like
he was raping bitches, or he was just drugging them.
No, he wasn't drugging them. I
thought it was a combo. I didn't know you just drug them and then you go home. I thought
I'm just saying, I'm thinking myself, was he like viciously throwing these bitches on their back and just
digging them out? It ain't gotta be vicious. If I drug you and then you do something you wouldn't be into.
I feel you, but I'm just trying to figure out how is he getting away with it for so long? How is he doing it?
Because I'm telling you, he's got money.
Standard, this is not the end of it. Y'all gonna see a whole lot more people that end up going to jail for this shit.
I can't imagine somebody didn't like mad bitches getting bitch slapped and thrown over on their back and say, "Yo, you're gonna take this tonight," and him getting away for years.
This is the thing. Do y'all think the people that come forward is the people that it didn't turn out well for their career?
And some of them are, and some of them are not. So, for instance, I'll tell you, I knew a woman who actually used to work for Russell Simmons. No bullshit. Her name was Falana Miller, and she worked for a company called Shibumi Entertainment, Sony. But then she ended up being an intern for Russell. So what he was known to do is actually just use his leverage, his power in the game. So he would fuck them or whatever like that, and then push them off, like they go work for Puffy or somebody like that. But he kept using his power to kind of take advantage of a lot of these women. Now, some of them were probably looking for a come up, no doubt. But then some of them probably weren't, or they felt like this is something that they needed to do to stay on. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's somewhere in between. But best believe he got power because they told him like, look, the Me Too shit, they coming after you too. And he moved to Bali, and he moved out of Los Angeles, moved to Bali right away. Like years ago.
I mean, he know what goes on when it comes to the black man. They're not even trying to hear shit. You know what I mean? For the most part. But I think I don't know, man. It's touchy with all these women, man. I feel like you don't really see no high level successful women coming forward like that.
Yeah, exactly. And if they are, they have buyers. Like I said, Jennifer Lawrence denied fucking Harvey Weinstein. A lot of Rosario Dawson denies fucking Larry Clark when she did Kids. Like I'm telling you, dog. Like if they get on, then you don't hear about it. But if they don't get on, they don't make it. They're coming. They coming. You know what I mean?
So yeah, Harvey Weinstein, 23 years. I was actually a little bit shocked when I seen it. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, okay. But I didn't really think it was no victory for for any. I mean, I didn't really feel like it proved that there's no racism and all that type of shit when it comes to
it's not even that. It was like if he got away with it, it's a blatant slap in the face to black people. So they had to do something.
They slap black people in the face many times. I'm
just saying, with a case like this, the way shit is exposed with everything that's going around, if he got away with that shit, there would probably be riots.
There's gonna be riots anyway. They didn't try to use it in cold blood on camera. Like
facts.
Yeah.
It's a separate set of rules for everybody. Shout out to Dutch. He said, "I'm the sexiest obese man alive, man. It ain't nothing wrong with being confident. A lot of women out there like dad bods. You know, some people don't work out every day. Shout out to Drew and his shake weight at home. It's all good. It's all good. Be sexy. Big and sexy.
Now using a shake weight. That's crazy.
Nah, I don't do that. Fuck out of here.
Hey, stay sexy, baby.
That's so jerk off. You gonna do that?
That's crazy. Hey, shout out to Gaming Addict. He said there's definitely racist judges. Don't let people lie. Oh, we know that's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact. Thank you, good white man. But we know, player.
Shout out to Gaming Addict. Salute.
Shout out to Gaming Addict. Harvey Weinstein, man. 23 years. God damn. Ouch.
Got him.
Shit. We'll see what happens on the appeal and all of that, and we'll see what happens with his powerful lawyers and all that.
Hey.
We'll see what happens, man. Shout out to Shake
Drew.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, what?
What? Jack going crazy. No, Drew's my guy. Y'all know that. I'll be fucking with you.
Nigga Drew busting a hard sweat with wrestling with a fake weight.
Hey.
Pause, my nigga. You thinking about that shit?
He's painting a picture. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Rodrigo. He said, "My dog Chase in here. Y'all keep
my guys."
Yeah.
Hey, all right, man. Listen, Chase, we got to talk to you about this also, man. We got trolled this week. We got trolled big time.
What happened?
2K in the NFL trolled the bull.
Oh my God,
that shit pissed me the fuck off, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Yo. That motherfucker, man. When I first seen it, when it first went across my timeline, I was hyped as shit. I said,
facts.
I didn't ever think it would happen again. I'm like,
I didn't read the fine line, bro.
Yo, I was like, oh shit, it's really happening. Yo, this is crazy. But then when you look deeper, they cannot make simulated football.
That just means we're gonna
blame
get
EA.
back.
Blame EA for that
NFL
shit.
NBA streets. We're gonna get back, and all of them joints, bro.
I was saying it was going to be. Y'all play NBA playgrounds, right?
God, that shit was garbage. God.
No, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
No, we ain't talking about it yesterday. I think it's going to be. I think they're going to actually put out a decent like arcade football game, but it's going to be closer to that style than it would be on the sim side. But that might be a way for.
But here's the thing, though. Like they said,
what I'm saying is, though, I hope that it sells really well,
right?
And I hope that like the NFL looks at it as like, okay, we've been fucking up. Let's try to make everybody do this.
I feel like that's kind of the idea for 2K. It's like, all right, we'll accept it. We'll try to get in, put out the best product we can, so we can start moving in on Madden. That has to be the move. Because look, we don't know how long this loot box shit gonna last in the industry.
Shit
all these
ass, bro.
So if the loot boxes go away, loot boxes are carrying EA games. Like Madden, get carried by loot boxes. So if loot boxes somehow make their way out of the industry, now the NFL is going to need another company that can help sell their brand as well. So maybe on the 2K side, we could get at that point.
I mean,
2K.
that's
Bro,
Well,
it's just as bad with
let's
VC.
not act like 2K ain't
Just as bad.
Oh no,
VCs, bro.
Games.
Oh yeah.
That's why this gen is ass. Yo, companies that I've loved for decades have become 2K, have become Bethesda and other companies like that, just putting out like crazy ass games riddled with microtransactions. So crazy. Look what they did WWE. That shit ass.
I didn't even know they added that. What you added in WWE?
2K got it. That shit ass. Bro.
Oh yeah.
Look, there's a time where I felt like if 2K got a sports game, that they will always do better than the next
EA.
At least EA, at the very least.
Well, they tried boxing. It was terrible.
They tried boxing.
Oh God, yeah.
But then when I seen what they did with WWE, I was like, oh no.
Y'all talking about that
Didn't they used to have an MLB game?
They had
Chase, you're a big sports.
Yeah, they did.
They
did. They had MLB 2K, and it died off because they came out.
NHL?
Yeah,
they had an NHL game. They had
NHL. NHL is still good though. It's just people not really into that sport, buying it like that.
I'm saying 2K like makes good sports games. It's just fucking.
Hey, hold on real quick. We got 8 Mac. He said Harvey fitting to be eating hot dogs whole. And then we got Duffy G. He said, I got a sub. Y'all funny, man.
Salute.
Welcome.
That's my guy.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh, man.
I feel like she's bringing people over here. Damn, Chase. Thank you, bro.
Well, we're moving on up.
We ghetto.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, hey, Chase, just let you know when you leave, them niggas leaving with you.
Hey, man, it's all love. It's all love.
But when I found out 9sim, man, I was
so pissed.
Angry. I was a little angry.
I was too. It's the headlines, bro. We gotta stop. I try to be careful. Like when you look at the headline, shit gets you hyped, and then you read.
Yeah.
That was
the first thing I did was read. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, they got me. They got me. I was hyped. I'm like, whoa. I thought it wasn't real at first. I'm like, this can't be real. No, it's not real. But then when I look further, I'm like, oh, 9sim. So we might get NFL Street or some shit, something along them lines, a new Blitz. It could be
fun. It could be
Yo,
good.
my thing is like, how the fuck can anyone even call Madden a fucking simulation game?
Do you
like,
get
within the past gen and a half, like, bro, like this shit is fucking arcade ass,
you
bro.
basically build a player, you could basically control the franchise. So yeah, it's still considered a sim.
Man, it's bullshit. They don't even have fucking referees. They don't have no man. Fuck Madden, bro.
They just took shorts off the cameraman in snow games like 2 games ago, bro.
The cameraman was wearing shorts and
snow games. I've ruined Madden for so many of the homies. I have to stop doing that because like we really get into the game and shit. So we end up paying attention to stuff that casuals don't see, and it makes our experience worse because we seeing shit we shouldn't really be worried about sometimes.
Right.
I start pointing that shit out to the homies about Madden, and I fucked the game. I showed them Ryan Moody's channel. It's so real.
Yo, I had a homie. I did that too. I tried to. I put him on to this was back when All Pro Football was out.
I still got that game too.
He couldn't do it. He was like, "Yo, it ain't no real NFL players. I'm going back to Madden."
Yep.
Bro, they're all legends.
I'm like, the rain is put a pattern off his helmet, man. They don't even do that on Madden. What's going on? He wasn't trying to hear that.
But they got legends you can play with in that game. Like the fuck. All right.
But that's how it was when I first got on. I didn't know all of them issues. I knew there was some issues, but I didn't know all of them until I got on and started watching Ryan Moody and all.
I was about to say, shout out to Ryan Moody.
God. I was like, wow.
Yo, nobody read that super chat, bro.
Oh shit! What happened now?
Oh hell!
That's some gay shit right there. Right?
What the fuck?
Hello. Shout out to Dutch. He said DC sounds cute without the background noise. Hey, don't feel bad, DC. He said I was the
DC got an admirer.
He said I was the dime piece of the podcast since Luca left. So don't feel bad, man. Y'all
niggas, man. But we got trolled, man. Shout outs to 2K and the NFL for trolling us. But we're gonna see what they got coming. They said the first game should be released in 2021 next year.
They said it'll definitely be NFL playgrounds. Definitely. Trash,
Yo,
bro.
if it is, I'm gonna be tight.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Let me ask you guys this: should we support this to kind of move the lights?
Yes, absolutely.
If it's a good, like, it doesn't have to be like a sim. It could be like
It won't be a sim.
NFL
That's
No, I'm
not
saying
gonna be a
it can't,
sim.
even if it's like, you know, like an NFL Streets where it has like the animated graphics. But if it's a good game, I want to support it so it does well. So they could look at EA and be like, okay, yeah, we're taking the license from you.
Do y'all think it's possible that we can get this game to do better than the next edition of Madden? Because that's what we need.
I really hope it's not.
Hasn't Madden been on the decline in sales? I mean, it still sells well, but it's still declining.
No, Madden's been selling.
Yo, Madden is so. Oh
high.
my god, bro, this shit.
It
I
doesn't
haven't touched a Madden since 05, so I wouldn't know.
Team, all a money, good money. As soon as you turn the game on, before they show the NFL team logo,
They show you fucking MUT team shit.
Team, bro. As soon as you turn that shit on, these games, like they really, all of these games with the modes, when you get on there, they really treat that shit like a casino. They want to keep you as long on this game as possible to the point where you can't even play other games. Like if you play Ultimate Team, what I find is people that play maybe Ultimate Team, like that's the only sports game they really play because they can't really play Ultimate Team and then turn around to play my team on this game over here because they kind of like take up so much of your time and money.
Oh, like you mean like a fuck nigga flight reacts? All right, cool.
Oh man,
Flight reacts. You talking about Flight?
Nah, that nigga hilarious. I'll be watching.
That nigga's not funny. Drew, you have terrible taste in comedy.
time y'all
He is
do that,
fucking
Worry
not
about
funny at all.
yourself, man.
I used to talk to Flight a lot.
Nigga sounds like a goddamn dolphin.
I like Flight.
That nigga
I used to
funny.
fuck with Flight when he had like 100 subs. He blew up. He forgot all about me. So it's all good. Shout out to Flight, man. I'm still here, dog. I'm still here.
He is kind of, some of the shit he be saying be kind of reckless.
He be
though.
saying dumbass shit. Like, nigga,
Y'all,
shut up.
y'all, and a lot
He
of
said
people
Curry
think
the best player ever.
He's dumb as shit, bro. Why?
That's-
Why? Like, you think that shit's fun? Like, no.
Hey, look, but
Hey,
thing
man, I
is,
ain't angry, man.
it worked for him.
Exactly.
So
Honestly,
dumb shit worked for him.
I've been
All right.
seeing some of the YouTubers, and I ain't talking about Flight because I like Flight. I actually watch Flight videos, but there's some YouTubers I be watching. I'm like, why the fuck would anybody watch? Then I realized like this video wasn't made for me. Why the fuck?
Right.
Is he going to change the content because I don't like him? I don't watch the shit anyway.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Sometimes
If it works,
I like
I mean, if
come
it works,
down.
it works, man. If it works for you,
I used to be on that T Martin and all them. Like, who the fuck would watch? And one day it hit me like. Then he started telling from kids. Then he started telling from kids, and I was like, I knew I was right about this motherfucker. Yeah, the kids gambling. CFL Lotto.
yeah, that shit was funny as hell. Them exposed videos had me cracking up. Motherfuckers acting like I be all over there. I hang out in the suburbs. That's really where I hang. I be laying dormant, but I'm over there, man. I'm over there. I be checking out all the white collar crimes. I be like, what's going on over here? It be going down.
There's a lot of drama over there too.
Yeah, it definitely
They
is.
different. Like on the
It's
club
a
side,
different
y'all
genre.
at least be like, yo, you a bitch. Y'all direct. Over there, they do other shit. Like they try to get these brand deals taken away from them. They start contacting people's employees. Like they go the extra mile. Like y'all do like the small, like the smaller like WWE shit. Them dudes really be trying to hurt people's pockets. It's unreal over there, bro.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Okay.
Diss tracks, all type of shit.
Oh man. So with the same e-girls and exposing them because this dude fell in love with somebody he ain't know. It's weirdo shit.
Oh man, crazy.
It's
Crazy.
over there.
Hold on. We got an insider, man. Gaming Addict said that Sony is looking into buying Metal Gear and Silent Hill.
Good.
Yeah, I've seen the Silent Hill rumor the other day.
I've seen some stuff. I
I'll
like
take
that.
the Silent Hill.
Kojima.
I'll take that Silent Hill.
I'll take that Metal Gear with Kojima.
Yeah, that's the only way I'll ever play
Kojima.
another Metal Gear.
Konami ain't doing shit with it.
Hold on, Chase. What's the only way you'll play another Metal Gear?
Only way I'll ever play another Metal Gear. That's one of my favorite franchises, by the way.
Yeah.
But if Sony gets it and Kojima is working on it, I'll play it. But that shit they pull, I could tell
Oh,
that.
you're talking about Konami, what they did.
Yeah,
talking about
that game wasn't finished. I could tell that he worked on that first chapter. That's
You saw that? Remember that bullshit spinoff they put on the end of it? Yeah, you can see what they did with
what was
the
that?
game. That's what happens when they got the game without Kojima.
Exactly. They cheated.
Shit they did, that zombie shit they did.
Yeah.
Trash. Horrible.
What was that shit called?
Metal Gear Survive. Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. All right, man. So we had a little bit of drama on Twitter this week with the former Last of Us dev. Pretty much was throwing shots at Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog. about crunch, man. About crunch. We all know what crunch is, right?
Everybody has it. Even
and
YouTubers.
all these motherfuckers out here white knighting and acting like they care about these devs and their hours and their livelihood. Like, shut y'all asses up, bro. Y'all don't give a fuck about them.
These devs are definitely getting paid overtime, just to let y'all know that. But no. So yeah, he pretty much came out and said that you know, that pretty much that The Last of Us 2 would have been done a year ago if they had, you know, senior producers and shit like that, but they got a bunch of rookies, and that's why the game is taking so long. And people that are experienced and like senior, they don't want to work for Naughty Dog because of the environment of crunch. Now, he went on to say that he never worked more than 55 hours in a week, but you know, he was speaking for others. And you had some devs that do work at Naughty Dog, they came out and spoke against him, and he got exposed. He got exposed bad. You know what I mean? Because they done found the tweets where he was bigging up Naughty Dog and how he loved it. He was there for 5 years and he'll stay there as long as they have him and shit like that. He was using other people. Like one girl had passed out at work. He tried to use that and blame it on crunch. But actually she said it was just her period was real heavy. A lot of blood loss. She passed out.
That shit happens.
Yeah. So he got exposed pretty bad. He started deleting tweets and everything. As the exposure was, because it was coming heavy. You don't fuck with Sony. These motherfuckers don't play. The exposure was coming heavy. You know, people keep receipts. They was digging up all types of shit. You know what I mean? They even dug up elephant man bones while they was at it.
That's why Twitter scares the fuck out of me, bro.
And then like Neil Druckmann kind of threw some like, you know, shade shots.
He definitely threw some shots by bigging up his animator squad and all that and the team. Do anybody here care about crunch?
No,
because I have to.
Look, let me tell you my point on it, right? Clearly, it ain't working because a lot of these games coming out broken. So that's what I got to say. They're doing all this crunch, and the games are coming out broken. So it must be something to it.
Not the games that are known for crunch and they're known to be good. Like,
exactly.
Like, come on now.
Like they said the same thing about Rockstar. What Rockstar game came out broken?
Right.
I mean, but everybody ain't Rockstar though.
CD Projekt Red was under fire for crunch also,
and the game came out perfect too.
Listen, any field of work that you do, usually, I mean, there's going to be some ups and some downs. I guess this is part of their field of work, right? So they know what they're getting into. And I mean, there's a good side of it, and crunch is one of those things, man. You got a deadline or whatever, you got to push it. So
everybody has to do that. Even YouTubers, like I'm pretty sure like some of the big YouTubers, they got shit going on in their lives, and they know for a fact if they miss a schedule upload, you got niggas that's gonna be out, they're gone. So they have to crunch, pump the video out, delay it for a day or two, and have it released on that specific day. Everybody has crunch in their life. Everybody.
I used to work for a company where it seemed like they was crunching on shit like 3 times a fucking month. So I don't know, man. I
do think crunch probably burns some of them out.
I get it though. I get what you're saying, Drew. But you know what? Not everybody's cut like that. I barely sleep, and I'm always on crunch in my work.
Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
They know what the fuck they're signing up for when they sign that contract or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why the fuck is anyone acting surprised about this shit?
Not necessarily. I mean, most of them, but sometimes studios get like bought out and work conditions change and all that type of shit.
But I feel like for a Naughty Dog and a Rockstar, you should probably know.
You should.
No, but what Chase is saying,
you gotta understand it's high level of games. You know what I mean? You see the type of shit they produce. You gotta expect it.
Yeah, but when new investors and shareholders come, that makes the publishing companies change policies and stuff like that, and maybe it's just different. Like,
no, with Chase.
Go ahead.
I was going to piggyback off of what Chase said. Yeah, also, it could be a personnel thing, too. Like this guy is talking about the people that he was working with. Sometimes you could be working with a team, and then the head or whatever gets switched out. So it could be there's so many levels to it, man. There's so much shit to it. Yeah.
Like Chase was saying, like sometimes, like you got those kids that come straight out of college. They're like, oh my God, Naughty Dog? Oh, I'm going to do it. They don't think about that type of stuff. They're all giddy. Yeah. They're hyped. They're in a honeymoon phase. And then they realize, oh shit, I'm burnt out. I got a life. I got kids. I got to be here for 60 hours.
And plus, you probably never going to get an opportunity like that again.
No, look, what they did, that's how, back in the day, that's how Machinima was getting dudes on here. Yep. Everybody was signing the most bogus. You ain't know we was fucking new.
Oh, I was one of them dummies.
Yeah,
See, you gonna get this $2 for 1,000 views, but then when December hit and they make a 13 and giving you 2, you don't know until like 2 years later that you was disgruntled. You ain't know. It's just like the same shit. And on top of that, people complain about work conditions. Y'all got Nikes, y'all got J's on straight out the sweatshop. Y'all don't give a fuck about
Yeah, exactly. They don't give a fuck.
Y'all don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? That was my whole point. Like these niggas don't.
I don't care
Shut
about
up.
that shit.
Everybody that said that shit better have a flip phone or a pager right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dudes online like to feel like they wholesome and all that. They like to, portray that, but we know what's going on. Listen, man, we got to work hard to earn our money. They got to work hard to get it, man. So it is. Listen, I would think that by this time, within this community of developers, that the shit is in the air. You already know what to expect when you're going to fucking Naughty Dog or at Rockstar. Definitely Rockstar. Like if you're coming out of college and you tell people, yeah, I'm trying to, get on Rockstar, I'm quite sure people are like, whoa, you heard about the work conditions? It's crazy over there. You know what they expect of you? They expect perfection.
Yo, I'm gonna tell. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you something right now because my brother is doing it right now. He's trying to work for Wall Street. They're the worst crunch ever. But once you're in, your life is made. So everyone that's complaining about that shit, this has been going on for decades. You think the people that work on Wall Street, they don't have crunch, and they be doing that shit for free at internship. So everybody that's out here that's bitching about shit, this has been going on for decades. Ain't nothing changed.
Facts. Pay your dues, bitches.
Listen, man, the games that ain't got no crunch, they turn out garbage. Like,
No, I don't know about that. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
It ain't hardship on the other side. It ain't right.
Even indie games that be having small groups, be having a small team, they have crunch.
That's true.
A lot of indie games have crunch.
Apparently not.
Hey,
that shit stay there forever.
True. You know who?
Hey,
you know where one place that got crunched that no one's talking about? What is it? It's a Nintendo game. Smash Brothers. The fucking main dude, Sakurai, I think his name is. That dude, it'd be working crunch to the point he'd be passing out and shit, but no one brings that up.
Right?
Yep. Even before that, he used to come into the studio with fucking IV bags because he's drained.
Damn.
But no one's bringing that shit up.
It's not like he won it. I ain't gonna lie with all that. That's a whole different level right there.
I think it's like when it comes to these games that are highly rated and sell a lot, I don't think you can expect the casual environment for games like that. Can you expect a casual environment for a GTA 5?
Nah.
This shit is still charting 7 years later, man. Like, if you want it, you got to work hard for it, man. Nothing come easy, man. I don't feel nothing for these developers, man. At the end of the day, you're getting paid overtime, things like that. Learn how to take breaks, man. Take an unofficial break. Be like, I'm going to the bathroom. Take a shit for 20 minutes. Fuck that.
They're probably saying fuck no.
Also, you got to remember
nobody from going to the bathroom. Come on, that's crazy.
I think it comes down to the gamers and the studios. It's like people expect too many games. Like you remember back in the day, it was like maybe 1 or 2, like 4 big titles coming out. Now it's like everyone wants a brand new game right after they're done with one game. And these games takes time. And these developers like, oh, we got to push this out quick. Like, nah, fuck the fans. You got to wait another year, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah. Platinum Games fucking employees got to be dying right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. That nigga's got 9 games.
Hey.
Shout out to Gideon Alvin White. He said Weinstein doesn't prove there's no discrimination. Quite the opposite. He got time because he upset Caucasian women. If R. Kelly had a white girl in the video, he would have been locked up.
Facts. Yeah, if R. Kelly liked white girls, we wouldn't know who he was past 12 play. That would have been it.
We got Urban Combat 1000. He said, "You see that shit, Shane? Chase been the homie since Call of Duty days. What happened to No Chill Fridays?"
The yellow dollar sign, brother. That the shit I wanted to do. Yeah, YouTube, man. You can't fucking do shit on this side no more, man. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, shit.
I got some shit coming though.
Shit, a lot of shit done changed around here, man.
Hey.
I remember when you used to get paid just for views. It ain't even matter if niggas was running ads and shit. they was killing the game too, like X-Jaws and all them dudes. Man, them boys making 30,000 a month.
They was doing the giveaway shit, bro.
Giveaway. They killing it too.
The giveaway train.
They was killing it.
That was a genius idea. I ain't gonna lie. And then, dude, they was getting wild. Like they was uploading tragic videos, monetizing them with ads all in the middle. Shit was fine. You can't do that shit now. You do that now. Dude's like, I can't believe he's doing this. Get him out. Crazy.
Yeah, they killed them with them giveaways, yo. Them giveaways was getting like 5 million views.
First page. Dudes worked on some of that those crazy like action videos with all the edits that take 40 hours. They was doing all that just to get beat by fucking X-Jaws with a giveaway video.
Giveaway that he was taking, and after the video, he was returning all that shit.
giving it to the homies, yo.
The only thing he was able to he had to keep was them the Microsoft points and the PSN cards and all that. But them consoles and shit they used to have stacked up in the pyramid, man, all that shit went back to Best Buy. They was making those videos.
I'm taking it back.
Machinima was like, hold up, we gotta have that. No.
Machinima and Yoush, them motherfuckers.
Machinima is gone. Ain't that crazy to think about?
That is crazy.
They got bought out by the parent company that owned Machinima and Full Screen, and they dissolved Machinima. All their clientele went to Full Screen.
Yo, remember when it was special to have a partnership? Like you had a special page.
Oh man,
shit on your channel.
Yo, when you told people you were a Machinima, I was like, oh, this nigga made it.
Yeah, for $2. My first YouTube check, $13 motherfucking dollars.
Shit.
Mr. Cuffs got me my contract with Machinima.
I remember, and we didn't get paid for mobile views at the time either. Remember?
Yeah. Oh,
and most people watch our videos on mobile now because that's how it is. We didn't get paid for those, but Machinima did.
Yeah, Machinima's been going.
Oh man.
Yeah, they raped us. They got it.
And look, the contract was in perpetuity too at the time, and then it was found out that that's illegal to have in the U.S. So they start giving everybody new contracts, and that's when everybody started leaving. But they initially signed us for a forever contract for $2, man. No problem.
Damn,
I remember they gave me all that money by accident. I bounced. They was like, "Yeah, we're gonna need that back." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go start a new channel." I'm like, y'all owe me this, motherfucker. I'm gone. But yeah, back to these devs, man. Yeah, listen. You can look for a job while you're working. Y'all do know that's a thing. While you are working in these conditions that you're not happy with, you could be looking for another job. These are college graduates and shit like that. Go somewhere else. Like, dude, he went to EA, so I'm quite sure things is a lot better for him over there. You know what I mean? But you can look for other jobs while you are at, the job that you're unhappy with. You know what I'm saying? And people choose not to. So I'm gonna go ahead and you want this money, you got to earn it, man. That's all. At the end of the day, I ain't worrying about no crunch or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. So it is what it is. Is anybody in here against it? And nobody?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, son, I know you don't care.
Shut your ass up. Just give me goddamn games. That's
what they doing.
Yeah, we really don't care, man. All right, so it got announced officially that Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC. And Dark Cloud, you seem to be upset about this a little bit, man.
Uh-oh.
Talk about this. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
You know what I mean? You want to tell us why you mad, son?
Well, I'm upset because I don't think that I get it. Actually, I'm not really upset. I don't get why they're doing this, but I also understand why they're doing this. I hope that they're doing this to bait people. Like, okay, you like this? You can only get this going forward on PlayStation. But I read Herman Holtz's interview.
That ain't gonna work.
I read Herman Holtz's interview. Let me finish.
My bad.
He literally basically told everyone that he said we're still working on games for the PlayStation 100%, but we're not releasing games day and date. The moment he said that, I already knew what the fuck is going on.
Well, we heard
that line right there. That line right there that everyone reads over. At the same time,
though, I don't understand. What's your real? What's the real problem though?
because software versus services. Services make more money. There's no shop front. I get why there's no shop front because of the PC elitists. They need to get their games from Steam, and there's this whole war between Epic and Steam. But there should be a shop front. And going forward, if you're going to launch games that's going to come out on PlayStation, on PC, especially multiplayer games, you have to get some sort of service. Like you have to get this in order to play these multiplayer games online. I get Horizon Zero Dawn is not a multiplayer game. That's why I say going forward. That's how I'm thinking about it going forward. Because if you basically cater to the PC gamers and then all your games come to PC, you're basically a software company. Sony makes billions of dollars more than the software with services. If you don't have a box to get these services on and you don't have a shop front to get these games on the PC, you're throwing away a lot of money. I get R&D is very expensive. Let's not forget R&D for these consoles. They cost millions of dollars. And then you also have to pay for distribution, all that stuff. But at the same time, that box locks you into a service. So without that service, again, services are way more profitable than selling the software by itself. So that's my thing.
So, but why does that upset you?
I work for Sony.
Yeah, he's like,
he's not part of the PlayStation.
But them not making money affects us.
Well, they are going to be making money.
Won't they be making money?
They are going to be making money.
They're making money. Like that's the whole.
But again, if this goes forward and the boxes stop selling, there's less service.
Why do you think
the box not? Listen,
they're not going to stop selling.
Listen.
I hate when y'all say that because there's so many people that I know in the real world that are not PC gamers that are literally saying if everything is coming to one box, why not just have everything on one box? I'm going to have PC, have Xbox games, I'm going to have PS4 games and PlayStation games on one box. There's a lot of people I know that aren't hardcore gamers that are not in this industry or this crumb side or the YouTube side that are saying these things. So I hate when y'all say that it's us that's saying that.
It's not going to make a whole bunch of PC gamers.
Man, it's not. Dudes is not. They not going to. Man, I know too many people. First of all, we spend a lot of time on the internet and we have a skewed perspective on what most regular people do with their game. And one of the things are there's a lot of PC users, but a lot of people don't give a fuck about the PC platform because it's not easy to just play your games. A lot of the times you got to deal with stuff that you don't have to deal with when you get a console. If I go get my PlayStation, something happens to my PlayStation, I contact Sony or I contact whoever I bought my console from. When I got a PC, I need to figure out what's wrong with my shit. I'm in INI files, I'm in Steam forums, I'm in all this stuff. A lot of people don't want to deal with all that ghetto ass shit. The PC is great, but the headaches that you could get from trying to get games to run, a lot of people don't want to deal with that. A lot of people are afraid to even try to build a PC or they don't know the first thing about that. So they're just going to stick to what they've been doing for 20, 30 years and get a PlayStation anyway. I feel like a very small amount of people in the grand scheme are going to care that it's on PC, and they're all on the internet. Like I've never seen somebody get upset. Honestly, this is the reality is this, people ain't gonna want to admit this, but a lot of people have discussions, debates, and straight up arguments about consoles. Now with this, they're gonna have one less thing that they can argue about now that these games are going to the platform that's not PlayStation because they spent. Now, I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general. They spent so much time teasing Xbox users that their games going to PC. Now that the platform of their choice is doing the same thing, now they're salty because now they look like idiots. And I told people these corporations are not leaving money on the table. Eventually that was going to have to be the natural progression for them to end up putting that on PC. Now, regardless, Xbox people are still not going to be able to play Horizon. So I still feel like the argument stands. So I've been off the wave, but Xbox don't have no games because I knew this day was going to come.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. Okay.
It's not going to like he said, it's going to be a small amount of people that may all jump to PC, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not happening, dog. It's just not happening. PlayStation still want to sell.
We forget that, we back in the day and today, to building a computer to me is like a dude opening up an engine and basically building the engine from the ground up. That's passion to me. But the other people that just want ease of use, you guys are forgetting that Valve, that Epic, and PC Buyware, wherever, there's a lot of places that's just selling pre-made systems And just what you said, Chase. Hold on. What you said, Chase. They don't want to call nobody over at Microsoft because one, they charge you, and most of the niggas on they don't know what the fuck's going on. Then you got to either call AMD or Asus because you got to call everyone differently. But what these shop fronts are doing is they're selling services on it that they're calling one place. They're going straight to Best Buy to deal with every problem that's in that motherfucker and fix it.
Yeah, that's true.
These shops are trying to make it easier.
Let me say this. Most of the games we play are multi-plats. If they haven't gotten people to jump, then a couple exclusives is not. You see what I'm saying? And like, people would have been jumped if it was really that big of a deal. A lot of people just ain't going to do it, man. I'm telling you. They talking shit.
Look, I feel like we end up trying to get as many experiences as possible. So we get multiple consoles. A lot of dudes really don't do that. They get one box and they play with the homies. Like if my homies is on PlayStation, I'm gonna get a PlayStation. If Horizon's on PC, a lot of dudes they don't really care about better graphics and all that if they not gonna be able to share that with their friends. So if the homies is on, we seen it this gen. The mass exodus from Xbox to PlayStation. Of course, the price mattered, but dudes is going to go where their friends are. So unless somebody got a batch of friends that's going to PC, I don't foresee them getting a PC and then not getting a PlayStation. Now, if they do have that group and they all get PCs, it's a PlayStation for that small group. But that's like that's a small.
You know what? I forgot to think about one thing that these systems are doing. The fact that they're allowing you to carry over your games and you're not going to be able to do that with PC. There's going to be a lot of dudes that's going to be like, "Yo, I got like $8,000 worth of games on my PlayStation library. I have to get a PlayStation."
Right. Well, yeah. Yeah, shout out to
24 Rapture. He said, I'm really going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn with my Xbox controller. LOL.
Hey, I'm gonna be with you.
Facts. Make sure y'all support this game if you are on PC so we can
support this game.
So we can get the rest of the exclusive.
Let me ask DC a question. So you really like if the game is run its course in a console space, right? And they release an exclusive every 2 or 3 years, you wouldn't be down with that? Sony getting that money and not leaving it on the table?
At $59.99, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Chase know what I did there.
I definitely think it's going to sell 500,000 the first week.
It's going to have to. I've played I ain't going to lie, every game I played on console that wasn't multiplayer, I'd be like, man, if this shit was on PC, I would love this. God of War, all of them. That's just me. I don't care where. I just want to play the games. I really don't care what platform they on. To be honest, I just don't want to be an inconvenience. People thought I was joking, but my Xbox One was behind my radiator for like 2 years. So I'd rather not play on there because then I got to get it from behind the radiator and then put it up here. So if their games is on PC, that makes my life a whole lot easier.
And they are too.
You got one box to have it all.
But at the same time, these exclusives are going to be coming to PC late. It's not going to be, day and date.
Come on, man. You know PC gamers are the longest waiters of all, man. They don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean they're gonna wait. You know what I mean?
Wait, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're gonna wait because a lot of them is like you got a lot of PC gamers that like they're not buying no PlayStation. They don't give a fuck.
Not at all.
And it ain't necessarily that they were waiting for any Horizon. We didn't know that shit was coming, but since it's coming, it's like, oh, all right, I'll play it, but this is the only way I was going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the same thing with console gamers, man. They're not going to PC like that. Some of these dudes is talking shit. They're not really going to make that jump.
They spend too much time on the internet and they forget about the outside of the bubble.
Right.
Yo, I got a home. I'm not going to call him. I have a dude that follows me. His name is Omega. He's a PlayStation dude. This dude was talking about shooting. Omega, he's still my homie. Don't kill me. But he was talking about flying to fucking Japan to shoot up Sony Studios. He was hot about this fucking game. He was pissed. The nigga had he was literally arguing, threatening to kill people in Twitter. I think he's suspended. But you're gonna laugh right now. Just found out he's never played Horizon.
Yo, Britt, you surprised by that?
Crazy,
that's another reason why you don't see me getting into discussions. I don't know these dudes' history I'm talking to on here. And I found that most of those people don't play exclusives. They argue, they use that for ammo in discussions, but they don't buy exclusives. And then they complain with studios.
Don't even own the game. He don't even own the game.
I'm not surprised by that.
He don't care. He don't care about the game. He just want to be able to keep his ammo.
Right. They want to argue. Like, dudes don't really go out like, because if that was the case, then like some games like Sunset Overdrive would have sold more copies and PlayStation wouldn't have had IP. Y'all, like, a lot of these dudes is not buying these games. They buying the multiplats and they watching what y'all do, and then they just going back and repeating it to other people. These dudes ain't playing games like that out here. They on Fortnite.
Especially if they hide their achievements and trophies. Automatically.
I can't believe people do that.
Yo, I don't. There's no viable explanation for that.
Well, to them, it's like, fuck. I really got to go beat this game, so niggas leave me alone.
No, you don't. You just don't need to argue about the game, and then people won't expect you to beat the shit. Stay in your lane.
Right. Don't act like a fucking gamer, and then you be all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't. Anybody that hides their shit, you're an automatic fraud from the rip.
I never understand that about the YouTube community.
Hold up, Ravish.
Yeah, come on, give me the smoke.
Unhide your shit, my nigga.
Hey, that was my dummy account. Shit.
Yeah,
and I don't be talking this way. First of all, it'd be different if I was in like this console war shit. That's different. Now I just did it for the fuck niggas, but no, I can. I don't know how to hide my shit. Yeah, Red Dragon QC Crackstle, hit me up. Yeah, I had you. Y'all know what it is. I play my games, but I'm not in the console war space.
You had people on Twitter saying that they feel like Sony betrayed them.
Yeah,
people are really upset. They like, y'all gonna sit back and let this happen? What happened to Xbox? You know what I mean?
All right, so see, I feel like that's messed up. Like, I get it. What they're saying is like, you know, they're dumb for saying this. Like, the corporation don't give a shit about you. You're a dollar sign to them, and I'm a fucking login SKU for them. So they don't care. But at the same time, though, we clown those same Xbox dudes for not speaking up or saying what they dislike about Microsoft. These PlayStation dudes are now speaking up, saying what they don't like, but we're still clowning them. I don't think that's fair.
You don't think it's fair?
No. I even seen you co-signing that dude that broke all his shit up and was crying on video.
I didn't co-sign it. I was very neutral. 8. I get what he's doing. This is crazy. This is stupid. But at the same time, he's speaking out about what he dislikes about the company. I said that what he said was dumb.
No.
Ultimately, people that do that are spending time arguing with other people, and now they can't. They look stupid. You made a fool out of me, Sony. They still get to play the game. You lose. I literally lose nothing if one of the games that I like from PlayStation end up on Xbox or PC. I lose. I'm not affected in any way, financially, entertainment wise. So I can't foresee any reason why I would sit up there and get that upset about a game unless I wanted to argue with somebody else.
And that's the thing. Horizon is 3 years old. You done played it and forgot about it.
Right.
Now you mad because other people, like you said, they don't get to argue no more. They don't get to have that ammo in this console war no more. You know what I mean? They lose all ammo. So now
I think a lot of those dudes is basically, they can't say that nothing else is coming because they don't know. So it's like, it's going to be quiet in these streets. They can't say nothing to Xbox dudes no more.
They still can if they know they shit. If you don't, then you ain't really know shit to begin with. And I ain't see this many people upset in PS3. You know how many PS2 exclusives was lost to Xbox and PC last gen?
Yeah, it was a lot.
PS2 library exclusives was fucking crazy. This is nothing compared to that. I did on Xbox. I never even dreamed of last gen.
You know what?
Yeah.
It also hurts that they know that the best version of their exclusive is going to be somewhere else. That's what it is. That's what it is. That really hurts. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to, because now PC gamers going to be talking shit for the people that do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, shut up, nigga. You still it's at 30 frames on your shit. It's at 120, 144 on my shit.
And I ain't paying $60 for the game neither.
Well, we can't say that right now. We don't know what these next gen consoles are gonna do.
Man, they better.
I don't know, man. I think it's just a bunch of niggas who are wrapped up into that whole console war shit. A bunch of incels, man. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. I don't get it. But hey. But whatever.
Like Chase said, it doesn't change your experience. If you love that game and it was amazing, it's not going to change because that game is now available somewhere else. It's not going to change. It's still going to be the same.
They need to shop front and services, and I'm good. I don't give a fuck what else goes there.
So
they're testing the water right now.
You want them to have like a Sony storefront?
Yeah,
They have a storefront with one game.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know they can't. If they did that right now, if they did a storefront right now, all they're literally telling you is like, we're gonna do this continuously.
It's going down.
So I'm just saying, for the future, there needs to be one.
Well, you know what? They're gonna have one. I mean, I prefer to play my games on PC. I ain't gonna lie though, I'm fucking tired of all these accounts. I got like 15.
Yo, I feel you on that one, dog.
Yo, Chase, man, all you doing is just hitting the clicker, bro. You just clicking on something.
Nah.
You got like a million fucking launchers on this bitch.
It's too many launchers, dog. I'm tired of all these launchers too, dog. I agree.
Then your recording software might not work well on here. Yo, I want to play Unravel 1. This is like 4 years ago, bro. I want to play. The game kept crashing on
That's
Origin.
another thing.
I'm gonna find out. I had to uninstall the K-Lite codec pack to get my game to run. But other people who had Unravel on other platforms didn't have that price. I'm tired of these accounts. Some of these accounts you have to make like 2 or 3 things for. For Escape from Tarkov, I had to make 2 accounts for that shit. It's got to stop, bro. I'm tired of all these.
Hey, Chase, you also got to forget there's also non-gaming peripherals that fuck up your shit. Like, for instance, I didn't know that the Aura Sync with Asus motherboards be fucking up games.
And this is why people don't come to PC.
Yeah. I remember I had a problem where my PC wouldn't boot because I had like the mic plugged in. Like all I had to do was unplug the mic.
Yep.
I was like, what? Yo, matter of fact, I had just got a 980 Ti. I was hype as shit too. Oh, I got my new 980 Ti, just came out. Put the card in, started it up, and the shit wouldn't boot. And I was sitting there for 2 hours trying to figure out what the problem was. All I had to do was unplug my fucking microphone and the shit booted, and I ain't had that problem no more.
Wait, hold up. Hey, Dark Cloud, you said what fucks up what?
Aura Sync, the lighting thing. Yeah. It was fucking up one of my games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said, "Ouch, Hard8 2020." Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm about Death Stranding too, and I don't even care about that game, just to show Sony that, listen, put all your games over here. Block
all your credit cards when them shits come out.
I need them all. I need every last one of them Sony exclusives over on PC. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get it. You don't buy new games, you're gonna keep getting sequels over and over.
Stop, Chase.
I'm saying, dude.
Look, man. Yeah, when they drop that shop front and them services, I'm on board everything y'all saying. I'm just thinking about the future, bro.
What? It got a bright future. I don't understand. What?
Services are way more profitable than just the games.
But it's still money being out there. Like everything, like when they put Horizon on PC, all of that is profit. Everything itself gonna be profit.
Yeah, especially being that it's actual digital too. I get it. Yes.
They about to kill it. They are about to kill it.
And whenever they come out with their, Sony ain't got no multiplayer exclusive this gen except for Killzone. But when they do that, they're gonna be able to make money from the microtransactions for the multiplayer.
I hope them fucking with PC makes them want to start bringing out multiplayer games, because there's no need to pay for a PlayStation Plus because there's no multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I keep seeing that PlayStation Plus, like, we buy, a lot of us get games when they come out, so it doesn't matter when they're free on PlayStation Plus. But a lot of dudes don't buy games like that. So for what is it, $60 a year?
Yeah.
For they $60 a year, they get a couple games a month. I ain't saying they good. I'm saying they get them. Eventually, their PlayStation Plus, they might feel like it's kind of a deal for them because they're getting free games and shit.
That's another thing that lets you know Sony is about that money. That's why they putting them games on PC. They seen that Microsoft was getting away with it, so they like, shit, we're gonna do it too. Give them a little couple games every month. You know what I mean? It used to be like 6 games at one time, once upon a time.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and then if you had like a PS Vita, there was
I was about to say it's PS3, PS Vita, and obviously PS4.
Yeah, I mean, shit. They seen the money. Listen, this is a business, people. They sat back and seen all that money being left out there, and they like, we want some of that too. So yeah, take this PlayStation Plus. We about to put our old games on PC. They're gonna buy that shit up. You know what I mean?
Hey,
we
look, Gamers fall in line. They do all that shit on Twitter, but they fall in line. I seen all the people talking about, we gotta play for online now. I ain't getting the PS4, and now 130 million consoles plus, and they all playing for PlayStation, and they all shit.
Yep, I'm fine with that. Keep it up, fellas.
That's a fact. I guess we can talk about this real quick. Did y'all listen to Jay Electronica new album?
Nah, I heard it was mid.
Nah, I listened to JD Kiss new album.
Oh yeah, Kiss shit. That was a couple weeks ago. But Jay Electronica just dropped that for like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, more than that.
Yeah. It's a lot of Jay-Z on there.
Pretty much.
I only heard one song. I think what it's called, Flux Capacitor or something like that. With Jay-Z talking about why he did the deal in the NFL, and
that's the only one I heard too.
Yeah, telling people don't post no pickup when he died, talking about all these frauds and what they be doing when people be dying and shit. I didn't like it. That beat was horrible, and it was so offbeat. Like I don't know what the fuck. That shit sounded horrible sonically.
It's a lot of people were saying that too. Like some of the I think Jay Electronic is rhyming off beat. But now what it is, he came out, it's funny. He came out the same year as Drake and J. Cole. So 07. And Jay, I think, has signed him, had him on the label for like 10 years, but it's basically Jay leveraging his popularity through this release for people to gravitate towards it. Because if it was just Jay Electronica, nobody would copy it. But it is what it is. I mean, Jay is killing him on. I don't know why he got Jay on his album like that, because Jay is kind of, I mean, to be 50 years old and is kicking him high bar, he's killing Jay Electronica on this album. So it is what it is. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool listen. You know, everybody, if you like true hip hop or whatever, cool, you know. So it's all right. It's a cool release.
Hey, shout out to Rob, man. He said Xbox Live is down again, shaking my head. That shit been going down a lot lately.
Yeah.
Get on PC.
What was down again? Live?
Xbox Live.
Yeah.
This is the second time within a week, right?
Oh, that's why I couldn't cancel my subscription while we was on here.
Okay.
You've been trying to cancel your subscription?
Yeah, I was literally like, why this shit won't load?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Chase, did you play Ori and the Will of the Wasp? Whatever that
I
shit.
bought it, and then I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna just play that on my own time. I definitely played the first one as soon as I got my PC. That was one of the first games I bought. I bench played that. I didn't play the new one yet. It looked like it's gonna be a lot bigger game and stuff like that.
Hold on, you bought it? Ain't you playing for Game Pass?
No. Oh yeah. But you know what? Sometimes when I go to record, because I thought I was going to do a walkthrough on it, and I'm not. Sometimes when I go to record off the Windows Store, the games just don't record properly. So I just went and bought it and just did like a tax write-off anyway. So
you got it on Steam?
Yeah, I got it on Steam.
Yeah, Windows.
Sorry, did you just say you tax write-off video games?
All of
That's the plug right there. Thank you.
All of it.
Yeah, that's yeah, you know what? Somebody was telling me to do that a long time ago.
You don't?
Nah.
Man, y'all. Oh man, I gotta get y'all right, man. Y'all, you cheating yourself, man. You spending money that's coming out of what you using to run your channel.
Yeah. Somebody, I was supposed to be doing that a long time ago.
Anything that you use to run your channel is supposed to be a tax write-off. Like even me, like all my VPNs and all that, those are all tax write. I write everything off. Everything.
That's the move.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm about to make a come up.
Yeah, yo.
That's the move, man. Yeah, I knew we was gonna learn something today, man. The suburbs.
That's how you know we the crumb side. We didn't know that.
For real though, man. For real. That's what's up, man. So Chase, man, let me ask you something, man. Are you single or are you in a relationship?
Me and my girl 9, almost
9 years.
You're supposed to know that number off rip, sir. She's listening.
Oh my god.
Hey, baby, do you care what I'm talking about? She's super chill.
Basically, she don't pay this nigga no mind. Basically,
yeah. She's working the PC right here next to mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We done had some funny conversations on this joint, man. You know, this guy Melon Matt, he like eating ass on the first date.
No, that's one time. Stop that.
This nigga, like,
Nah, he lying. He
One
lying.
motherfucking time, I ain't never done that.
Nah,
shit,
man, I don't believe it. Nah, I don't believe that.
All right,
are
yeah,
you willing to take a lie to take the test?
yeah, absolutely. I'll
Right,
pass
man,
that motherfucker with flying colors.
If you did that on the first date, like what was so special about her that made you feel that feeling that okay, I need to nose dive in those cheeks. Like it, nah. This is something you did.
Man,
You
that's
have
spring
flight.
water,
You're
man.
freak nasty. All right. You're very unassuming. You're an introvert. Like you know what it is, man. Like, you know you a serial ass eater. Quit playing. You own it. Own it. Nigga, own that shit. I'm a psychology expert.
Man, that's funny. Hey, Ravish, how you and your relationship going? You know, you told the girl to not come back to the podcast.
Oh, here we go.
How that worked out?
Hey, you know what's funny about that? Yo, this dude, when 8 pulled that out and it kind of painted that picture, I didn't even do nothing wrong. And I swear to God, I started to question myself. I was like, damn, did I tell her to leave the box? I'm like, yo, this nigga, yo, 8 really had me thinking, like, damn, what did I do? Like,
found love on the podcast, then told the girl you don't want her around these niggas. That shit crazy. Hey, Chase, listen, we had a female member on here, man, and this nigga fell in love. And then told her, I don't want you around.
Hey man, you know what's funny? That don't even sound right, but real shit though, it sounds like what really happened on the podcast though.
Oh,
like I'm listening, like no man, it did not go down like that.
Oh shit! So we official? We official? All right. Well, I'm gonna need you to come back up.
No, she real cool. Now we just cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, we just cool. We cool. But she, I don't know. She, has some personal stuff going on. And I think, and I'm not trying to put her on blast, but I know she's really in with the Xbox group. And, we're kind of unbiased. So I think the Xbox dudes put a little pressure on and say, hey, man, you got to get away from me. Yeah, I'm going to pass that buck. I'm passing that buck. But yeah.
A lot of the Xbox dudes got up out of there. I seen
Yeah, they PlayStation now. They definitely, they PlayStation now, man. They done bounced. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't lucrative for them no more, man. They wasn't gaining no traction. They like, hold up, we gotta go where the popularity at, man. They PlayStation dudes now, man. And yeah, man, and they from what I seen, man, they past have been erased because people are now embracing these dudes.
Hey.
Yo, they now embracing these weirdos. Them niggas was doing they was going crazy around this motherfucker. You had motherfuckers stalking people at Best Buy, arguing with kids at GameStop.
I think I see it.
And now they're all being forgiven.
Niggas was camping outside of Best Buy like, yo, I wonder if he's going in there and buy a new Xbox. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, didn't Kid Smooth get caught doing that?
No, he got caught doing a fake giveaway.
He got caught doing a fake giveaway.
No, I mean, he was seeing people at what people was leaving GameStop with.
No, he wasn't.
Nah, it was one of them other weirdos.
It
was one of them other weirdos. He was like camping in his car and shit. He had on dark sunglasses, a hoodie. He's hiding down in his seat. He's like, I wonder if he's going in there and buy an Xbox. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man?
It's entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, Chase, somebody asked about Abel Green.
No, there's no problem. So me and him, I wasn't rocking with him for like 3 years, but I talked to him like last month. We cool, we good.
That's what's up.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
You know what it was? I ain't gonna lie. Like I seen you talking to Next Gen. I watched the whole. I said, what the fuck?
Yo,
I was like,
hey, Chase,
I need to clean my shit up a little bit.
hey, man, that took a minute to get together because I didn't tell 8. Like I was fucking with Next Gen, and I came back to 8, and it took me a while to kind of build it up. But yeah, man, 8 shot it down like a few times, man, and then I was like, man, fine, we can get these brothers to get together.
Yeah,
Chase said shit. If these niggas could talk,
honestly, I would never tell everybody like what happened. Like what happened, what he did was.
I actually heard the story.
I thought it was already out there, right? I thought that.
I heard the story. I already know it. Yeah, he basically used your credentials to do something with I think E3 or something, and then it was something like that. I kind of forgot.
I didn't want to ever talk about it, like publicly. I ain't like what happened, but I didn't want people fucking with him because I know dudes, like people get crazy. So I was like, I'm just not going to say nothing. So I just left it. Like
no, you handled. You know what?
They did that anyway, though. They
no, Chase. Anyway. I was gonna say this, man. Hey, man, props to you, man, because you did handle that on some real man shit. But you know what's crazy? He jumped out and kind of owned it. Like he felt bad about it. I was like, damn.
That's what I was. But he never said what happened. But he did.
Yeah, but people explained it, and then like he would, like he kind of left, like he kind of did, but he didn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
but.
all those reasons are why I was like, all right, it's time. You know what I'm saying? And then honestly, maybe like a year after it happened, I was gonna reach out to him, but what it turned into was like it wasn't just me. I had the other two homies on the podcast, and I told them like either everybody, and it wasn't like, yo, welcome back to the podcast. It was just like, yo, we could, you know what I'm saying, just squash it. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted it to be everybody, but they were so fired up every time I would bring it up that I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to put them in a bad position. So I never did it. But then a couple weeks ago, I got on Discord. And then we was about to do episode 200 because I really wasn't doing the podcast. Like last year, I maybe only did like 5 or 6 episodes. There was a lot going on. Like last year,
people been asking like, what happened to the podcast?
So I got back into it. It's on my walkthrough channel. But I went to Discord, and it was so crazy because every time I bring it up, Ricky would be like, "No, fuck that." I was like, "All right, man." He would get all crazy. I'm like, "All right, man." and Ricky's literally like, "Yo, you want to reach out to Abel?" So I started yelling at him like, yo, I've been trying to get, because you know when dudes, like, you got an idea and then they just shoot it down and then one day you go in here and they act like they're excited about it. It was one of those. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But then eventually, like, you know what I'm saying, I contacted him on Twitter. His DMs was still up because we wasn't following each other. And then he responded, you know, he came in, like, he thought it was a setup. So he was real defensive and stuff. But we talked to him, his squad, went and hung out in the stream the other day with him and all that type of stuff. So, you know, we good, man. I ain't got time for it. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? He like took, you know what I'm saying, put his hands on like one of my family members or something.
Yeah. So it's something you can come back from. Yeah.
I ain't worried about that shit. So
no doubt. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot more shit going on right now.
Yeah. Oh man, King Green. Oh.
Hey, shout out to King Green. He said, hey man, maybe y'all can get the Black Hokage on here.
Hokage. Yeah, I used to call him a hoe cake, but yeah. Hey, real shit. Hey, one time, Chase had the grown man, the GMG shit coming on, right? And I said something about a GTA 6 game, and actually, Black Hokage, a Modern Warrior Negro, responded to it, and we all trolled him in Chase's chat, right? And the shit was so funny at the end. Chase had to actually kind of, and I ain't gonna put him on blast, but he low-key had to end the whole street because the Hokage dude, Modern Warrior, he was getting wrapped into it. He was like, "Look what you look like, nigga! Look at you!" Like, shit was hilarious.
Oh, no, I remember that.
You remember that one? You remember that one, right?
I remember the episode.
I'm the one who started that. We started throwing his ass.
I forgot the guy's name.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He had said something, but that's my guy. He cool, but I know like he don't get along with some people.
Yeah,
so I
wanted to smack the shit out of him for a while, man.
We killed him on Chase's stream, man. We got in his ass.
He took some shots at the
I remember that
drum side, but I don't even remember what he said no more.
It was you had made that video about how hard it was, like it was harder for black people on YouTube. That was like
okay.
2014, 13.
That was a while ago. Yeah.
And then y'all ended up having like a podcast discussion, and then he came on there and he said some stuff in the comments, and then y'all got crazy. And
he was taking little shots on his videos and shit too. But I forgot what that shit was about though. But I wanted to go to E3 just for him, man.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
For real. I wanted to go to E3 for all the wrong reasons, man. But you know, it is what it is.
The funniest shit, what you say? If I see BG, some furniture is gonna get moved around. I be saying I see people all just had me in tears, Joe.
I got that shit from I think who that Bernie Mac, I think said that shit.
That's definitely Bernie Mac.
Yeah, man. Shit crazy, man. What you playing right now, Chase? What you playing right now?
Star Wars. I just beat Judgment. I had a slow year last year.
Hold on, the new Star Wars, you ain't beat that yet?
That's what I'm saying. I had a slow year. Shit was dragging. Yeah, I just started that Star Wars a couple days ago. Yeah. Last year was garbage though. Honestly, I didn't feel like I really.
Last year was trash.
I felt like I played the games I really needed to play. Star Wars, I was late on that. I didn't get to play Control yet. I'm gonna probably touch that.
Oh, they about to come out with an expansion.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know if that ain't free though, because if it ain't free, I ain't even I need that thing to be free. I'm not sure if that expansion free, but I beat the main game, the regular game, the original. Yeah. It's worth it.
Is Metro good? I didn't play Metro and I didn't play Rage. That was the two games I did not get to play last year.
I dropped Metro like a bad habit, man.
Nah, it's great. It's great. Don't let Hard8 ruin you.
This nigga Drew still here? Fuck, I thought he went to PSP. Yo, welcome, nigga. Welcome. Nigga. Welcome.
He's interviewing Chase.
It's not every day that we get a upper level over here, man.
Upper level. I don't know who y'all be talking to, man.
Yo, man, it's different for you, man. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to So Excited. He said you can download Control on PS now. No, fam.
Well, we not.
Nobody doing that.
We on PC, my guy.
I can hold you. I'll be God of War 3 on PS now.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh, Lord.
How do you do that?
How?
Hold on, wasn't that shit free on PlayStation Plus?
It was.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but I beat it on PS now.
Was it laggy?
What you doing on
God,
PS?
why would you do that to yourself?
It's a lot of input lag, and the quality ain't that great.
Yeah, the quality ain't that great, but the game was so good. I really didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's definitely that. It's definitely amazing. Definitely amazing. But yeah, man, what else we got? What else we got for the people?
Nah, just Mayweather, Breezy passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I don't think nobody care about that, but go ahead.
Hey man, it's a sports, man. You did not like how a dude from Philly don't like boxing. Like Philly's known for producing.
I was gonna ask Chase
because I was out boxing, nigga. Fuck, I need
dog. Like niggas from Philly can fight. You don't like boxing? What?
I like boxing. I just like heavyweights. I'm not really into nothing else.
What, Chase? We've always asked this question. Why do you think they haven't made a fight night again?
Fight night game?
Okay, the money.
All right, so
easy.
When you sign with UFC, you sign with the brand. So anything that comes with the brand, you've already signed. They don't need to pay you. When it comes to boxing, not only are you not necessarily signed to the brand, I have to go out and get licenses for each individual boxer. So if I'm EA, the EA that y'all know, why would I waste my time making this boxing game and trying to get Mayweather and all these other people individually when I could just go with UFC and automatically get their superstars all at one time?
They take the easy way.
See, I knew it had something to do with paying individuals.
I think Mayweather. How much did he ask for the cover?
Mayweather wanted a lot of money.
Yeah, he wanted
so much fucking money.
He wanted a lot, and they won't be able to get a good return on that like that. They tried to do the Ultimate Team on UFC, right? But I never played it.
They did?
Yeah, yo, that's what I'm saying about EA, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They have certain animations and level 2s and 3s that you can get from boxes on there and all that. That's what we dealing with. So you got a company that's willing to go that low. They're not going to sit up here and try to get Mayweather and all these people on their, on their game.
Because of Mayweather and other people, man. Dude's greedy, bro.
What you think about the new rumor?
What's the new rumor?
It's supposed to be
the new fight night's coming.
Supposed to be a new fight night coming for next year.
I would love I think it's better than UFC, hands down.
I
would love it. I don't know if we're gonna get it. We might though. We might. There's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers missing.
Yo, we stuck playing champion out this bitch.
Champion is fire, dog.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We just stuck playing it though. Like
playing it on stream. I took my Xbox from behind a radiator, put it up here next to the my Xbox 360 been sitting next to the PS4 this whole gen. The Xbox One is behind the radiator, but it's on the table now. We're playing Fight Night and Skate on stream on there, and like
Skate is fire.
Yeah, that's another
one. That's another one that everyone wants.
They have games, they just don't put them out because they can't monetize them like that.
Hey, shout out to McLovin, man. He said, like what y'all doing with mini podcasts and Sundays. Shout out to McLovin, man. Appreciate all the love and the support. Yeah, we need another fight night though, man. Especially like a next gen. Oh man, because Champion is still good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're right about EA because I haven't seen another fucking skate game because of them bastards.
Skate is huge on YouTube.
Oh, they got some new skate shit on PC.
Nah, it ain't the same. It ain't the same.
I heard it was good. It ain't good.
No, they said
it's good, but it ain't the same.
No, they said Tony Hawk might be open to doing a new one.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't know. You saw the last Tony Hawk game that came out?
Yeah, that was ass. That was bad.
I bought that.
I bought that shit. Yeah, I bought it.
I didn't know what I was getting
Hold on,
into.
you got the skateboard and everything, the peripheral.
No, that's what DC would want.
I bought it, and I was so fucking mad. But the word on the street for that was the license was getting ready to expire. That's what they said. So they had to put a product out.
That shit looked like a horrible mobile game, bro.
So okay, you didn't get off the skateboard, bro.
Nope.
So no crunch for that. All right.
No crunch. No, it was
No crunch.
You know for a fact there was like 2 people in the studio.
It was one.
No, you got to go look at the advertisement for that shit. Like when he was on the skateboard, like that shit ain't work. Like it didn't even work. Like, that shit like the Power Glove, dog. That shit ain't even work. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, but nah. What is it? Sessions is trash. The new one that's coming out on Xbox only, and then Skater XL. That game's look fire.
Wait, what?
It's Skater XL.
Skater XL.
That one's the closest to Skate.
That's on PC.
It's on PC, but it's also coming to PS4 and just PS4. I didn't hear anything about Xbox.
Xbox. Shit. Lose again.
Damn, man. Hey, so what? Don't Doom Eternal about to come out, right?
Yeah.
What day that come out?
20th. Tuesday.
Oh, that's this Tuesday.
Friday.
Y'all some fucked up people. Ain't nobody talking about Neo 2, bro.
Nobody cares.
Neo 2. Neo 2 probably gonna be better than Doom.
Yeah, it's a niche game. Them games, they got a hardcore base that buys it every time. It's just not millions and millions and millions of people, but it's usually a couple. That's all.
Yeah, and then we got April 2nd. We got Resident Evil 3.
That's what I'm waiting on. Day one. That's what I'm waiting on. Shit.
Day one.
You doing the playthrough on that, Chase?
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Definitely need that.
Nemesis is about to be a problem. Jesus.
Yo, people about to be crying on YouTube.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They was crying over Mr. X. They about to really be crying.
Mr. X wasn't even that bad though.
Definitely ain't. He was easy to get out the way from. He wasn't really
slow
that
as
bad.
fuck. Like,
He wasn't that bad. Nemesis is a whole different story though. This nigga, this nigga don't never stop. He can get in some of the safe rooms.
Yeah.
It's about to be a problem.
Sprints.
Yeah, that nigga can run. Shit, crazy. Shout out to Rodrigo. He said 12 more episodes to 100. Invites Chase back for it. Hey man, Chase is he's in the suburbs. It was hard to get him this time, man.
No, it wasn't.
This nigga, listen, I didn't know you changed the name on Steam, right?
That was for a 2K video. Go ahead though.
Yo.
Yeah, because you seen the name, you're probably like, what the fuck?
So this morning, I'm like, when I'm about to set the shit up, I'm like, all right, let me hit up Chase to make sure he's still on board, right? So I'm going through the friend joint and I don't see you. I'm like, wow, this nigga done blocked me and shit. Man, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, he done kicked me off his friend list. Wow, this shit crazy. So listen, I had to. How the fuck did I even find you? How did I end up finding you?
You probably seen a name where you was like, who the fuck is that?
I had to go search. Where did I go? I think I went to a YouTube video. Fuck, what did I do? I forgot what I did. Oh no, I just put in Chase Money into the add a friend. And then it came up as what is it, Mr. Officer Booty or some shit?
What the fuck?
We were making a 2K video on PC. That game is hacked to no end, by the way. So
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, the homie, he got these mods from these Asian dudes where we all had police officer clothes on. So we all had these ridiculous ass names. So I changed my Steam name for that. So by the time you messaged me, I said, oh shit. I hurried up and changed it back as soon as you messaged me because I thought I had changed it already. But that's why
I couldn't find you. I thought you kicked me off the friend list and dipped on me. I'm like,
I'd
have known this boy for years. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's how they do. That's how they do. That's how they do. Like the white dudes. That's shit they be doing. They just delete somebody off their Skype or Discord that they've been fucking with they just do shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I've been on this nigga friend list for years. Like, what the hell is going on? But I had found you. I'm like, damn, I thought it was crazy. I thought I was gonna have to fire up that ether beat. It's like,
Matter of fact, oh hell no! I invited you to my podcast one time. You said I don't really do other people's podcasts.
Hold on, what happened?
You're the forgot, bro. The episode I was on Weapon Wheel. This was like when y'all first started. Y'all maybe was only doing the show for like maybe like 2-3 months or something like that. I was on there. You was on there, of course. Red, BG, Bond. Bond couldn't be there that day, but he was in the pre-show. But then he had the different song and one more person. But I said, yo, once you come on my podcast, you like, I don't really do other people. I'm like, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping. Yes, I swear to God, you did.
He was feeling himself. Yeah, because he was a star over there, right?
I was exclusive to the Weapon Wheel. I wasn't really doing that. I would have told you that though.
I didn't take it no way. I didn't care. It's like, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So I'm just saying, you got on here like, yo, it was hard to come on here. Like the opposite.
Hey man, Chase a good dude.
I was on that tip though. Like I ain't doing other people's shit though. But I don't think I would have told you that. I was tripping.
You was definitely, because Chase was big even back then.
Yeah, I know, but you know me. I don't really think about that shit. I was fucking with Trace when he had nothing. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I definitely come through whenever you need,
man. Yeah.
What's the name of your podcast, Chase?
Man, game.
You don't know what?
GMG.
Grown Man Gaming?
Nah, I didn't know.
I've been watching this dude Chase from. I think I've been watching.
This nigga Chase got 2 channels. How you expect me to keep up?
Hey, Chase, real shit. I thought I actually accidentally unsubscribed because you stopped doing the podcast. I'm like, where the fuck is GMG at? I was looking for that shit.
I moved it because I should have been moved it because my full screen rep had told me in 2014 to move it. Mm-hmm. He said that it was too long to have on that channel. And something about the retention was lower than because he said my other videos got like 60%. But he said the podcast is bringing all that stuff down. He told me to move it. I didn't want that. I was like, fucking, I ain't moving it because my other channel wasn't big enough yet.
Big enough, yeah. You're mainly on your second channel now.
Mostly, I'm getting back into doing more videos on my first channel. I only made like 25 videos on my first channel last year. It was a real poor production year, but so yeah, I'm mostly back on that. So I'm just getting back into, you know what I'm saying, just being more consistent, period. But yeah, I moved the podcast though.
Okay, so I have to put that link in there. And then
I told him I don't be doing other. See, listen. One thing about me, I ain't no Joe ass nigga, but I fucks with Chase, so I was tripping. I definitely come through.
I think you're taking it a lot harder than I did. It's really, it was nothing.
No, it's just weird, man. I don't know.
Because you really wasn't doing other people's podcasts. It's not like you just said that. Like you was just doing Weapon Wheel, so. You know,
yeah, I was exclusive. Hey, shout out to your boy Entertainment, your Royal Entertainment. He said, salute to the podcast. Always make my Sundays entertaining. Got Chase on here, also fire. I was on his podcast some time ago. RBM Nation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
RBM. And then we got Urban Combat 1000. He said, Hard 8 Chase is in that one suburb town that public transportation can't reach.
Man.
So people want to know, is your yes, this podcast is still a thing. Where is it at now, Chase? It's on your second channel.
It's on the second channel.
Chase Money 2.
I haven't done it in 2 weeks.
Hey, Melon, put the link in the thing in the chat.
All right, I got
I want to do self promo in here, man. They're gonna have to do that shit.
Oh man, you gotta get some crumb side love, man. It's only right.
Hey, Chase don't want that shit over there. He don't want that shit over there, man.
My bad.
You about to fuck your shit up, man.
Look. Hey Chase, I'm seeing people in the chat like, "Hey, we're GMG. Like, is it still a thing?"
The thing is, there are some people that, like a bunch of people that watch my stuff and y'all stuff, and I see a whole bunch of them in your comments. It's just some of these new dudes. I don't really know what's on.
Shit! You'll block him and get him out of there, right?
Hey, look. I will block. Hey. I ain't want to do. Dudes be like, you're ruining my freedom of speech. That protects you from government. This is a private corporation. I will block you, motherfucker.
You're ruining my freedom of speech.
I promise you. That's like somebody walking your house and say, "Yo, I don't like these curses. Look at the fuck out of my house, then." See? You come in here and tell me how you feel about my shit. You're blocked.
I don't like these curtains.
And look, I only block people for stuff that they say that I would want to actually like smack them for.
Like personal
that's my only policy to block you. Like if you come, like they roast us and all there's memes. I'm cool with all that stuff. I promote a lot of that stuff. But if you come in and you say something crazy that you would not say to somebody that somebody put hands on you for, you're gonna get blocked. That's the only way I'll block you. So.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. We need to get back.
You got some sensitive niggas
that shit
for anything though.
No, we need to just time their ass out. Like they troll us, let us troll them.
No, y'all let it go on for too long. You say I nip shit in the butt early. Y'all committed. Y'all can't just change on people. Y'all
that's true. That's true.
I've been blocking people from the beginning. That's my resume. You sound like Chris Smooth blocked.
Yo, I definitely be blocking niggas.
Yeah, that wasn't smack worthy, but you're saying some bullshit. You obviously don't know any black people. I have to block you for that.
Yo, Chris Smooth still doing this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, man. I'll be watching this channel all the time.
He do a lot of the NBA highlight videos because he got the partnership with one of the companies. So he do a whole bunch of those. He's still doing this 2K shit. He's still doing this thing. I
remember when Smooth started this shit.
He ain't going nowhere, bro. He doing well.
Yeah. He did some freestyle song on one of his videos. That shit was fire.
He did a okay.
It was he.
Yo, Drew be liking a lot of like.
Chase, okay.
Over here and shit.
I don't know.
That shit was he, man.
Hey, he a young nigga, man. He's impressionable.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly.
Drew remind me of Young One Price.
Yo, you just gotta wear some tight jeans and wear some flashy shit, and Drew's on it. He's fire. Man. It's hot.
Get a whole bunch of syllables in one fucking bar, and it's all good.
Young bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that's about it for the day, man. I don't think we got no more for y'all right now, man. Be safe, stay in the house. If you have, don't go out unless you have to. It's crazy out here, man. It's not a game. Oh yeah, Mexico. They closing the border. They don't want you niggas over there. They told you, hurry up and build a wall, nigga. Y'all over here. You know what I mean? Yeah. But no, they did try to. I did see something where they're trying to close their borders, man. It's so funny. That's funny. But yeah, they trying to close their borders, keep that shit out of Mexico.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, we can get to these outros, man. Go ahead, Drew.
Drew Games, great podcast. See y'all next week.
We didn't get the PSP Drew today. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Y'all was interviewing him, and I'm gonna let y'all do that.
He gonna blame it. Okay, on a special guest, huh?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead, Melon.
Yo, it's Melon. Shout out to all y'all for coming through, and we'll check y'all out next week, man.
Yeah, Dark Cloud.
Yo, good podcast. Thanks for the guests for coming through. Chase Money. Yep. Definitely gonna check out GMG. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, but I'll be getting out of line. Don't block me.
Unless you be like, yo, you a bitch.
Nah, I don't say stuff like that.
Hey, go ahead, Ravish.
Hey man, shout out to the chat, shout out to the guest, Chase Money, man. And rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Favorite Nate Dogg song, 21 Questions. Girl.
Shut up.
All right. Hit me on Twitter.
It's a bunch of men in here. Don't start singing, dog.
Don't start serenading us.
Oh.
You should have been serenading your girl before she left this motherfucker.
All right.
Go ahead. Yeah, we done. We're done with you. Go ahead, Chase, with your outro.
I like it here. You know what I'm saying? So invite me sometime again. You know what I mean, I'll be on. That's
no doubt, man. I gotta do it. Somebody else supposed to be doing this, but I gotta do it. I see. You know what I mean?
Ravish.
Melon. What about the guest?
Yeah, we ain't gonna never have no guests fucking with these niggas, man. So
I was actually gonna have somebody I know in real life, but he watched the podcast and he works for LG, so I already knew it was gonna happen if he came in this bitch. So nah.
Oh, you gonna argue with 8?
I ain't gonna argue with me.
No, he's gonna argue with me, and 8's gonna back him up.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, all the super chat supporters, man, Patreon supporters. Shout out to Chase for coming through, man. Appreciate you, player. Anytime you need me over there, man, just holler. I'll slide through. What day you usually do your podcast for the people to,
Wednesdays around like 6.
Wednesday 6 is on the Chase Money 2 channel. Mm-hmm. All right. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. We appreciate them for coming through. Great podcast, and we're gonna see y'all next week, same time. AGS Podcast, episode 88. See y'all next week, man. 4 p.m. EST Sundays, man. Appreciate y'all. We out. Deuces.